one more song, and then we'll be live. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What is going on? Yes, you are right. You are correct, Len. There is Sigma. It is Sigma Riz Blazin'. What do you mean? Brother, Hold up. I gotta check a text message. I will see. Chad, I have like lots of things happen this weekend. Where's the pupper? She's being walked currently. She will be back. I do have a special treat for her. I will wait for specific members of the chat to come in. But hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Op Block, your one-stop shop for everything that's going on the internet, news, research, entertainment, and everything in between. I am your host, Falgy EXE, and joining me today are some of my very special people on the internet. You know them, you love them. It's Ash.
How's it going, chat?
How's it going,
It's
Ash?
been a day.
What do you mean it's been a day? What's been going on with your day?
I was making cold brew for 2 days, and I had it in the fridge. I'm like, this morning I'm gonna take it out of the fridge, and I fill up 2 mason jars, and then I go take the cold brew device to the sink, and I knock over one of the mason jars, and it completely spills all over the floor.
Ooh.
So now I have 1 mason jar now.
That is
That would have lasted me a week.
That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I am very, very sorry to hear that.
And then I accidentally cut my hand open getting my cats their food for dinner.
How did you cut your hand open?
Because the plastic is sharp.
You cut your hand on plastic?
Yeah.
You use those hands to build plastic models. What are you doing?
Well, okay, so it's sharp, and you have to snap it in half, and you have to pull on the tab, and sometimes my hand get caught on the tab when I'm pulling it and scratch myself. Okay. Also, cat food spilled on the tab because I opened because I have to open 2. Cat food spilled on one of the tabs, so it was harder, so I ended up cutting myself.
It's okay, Ash. It's okay. We still love you.
Thank you.
I don't, but I'm sure someone will.
I'm just gonna go away now.
But chat, we're joined by another special person on the internet. You know him, you love him. He's the love of my life. He's Uncle Greg.
Hi.
Greg, what's going on, man?
Ellen.
Doing anything fun with your weekend?
Nope.
Okay. Let me see if I can find something. We have it somewhere in a Discord. I need to see if I can find it. No, cancel. Don't do that. Cloudy and I made a joke that we found something that was just Greg. Oh, where's that TikTok? It's gonna bother me now. Did we post it in the Block Discord? Chat, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, unfortunately. Was it in memes? Where did my lovely lady put this? Chat. Okay. Oh, God damn it!
What do you mean you don't know a lot?
It's in the Discord, and it's impossible for me to grab. I mean, I could play it through here. How do I find the original TikTok? I can't even see the name. I can't grab this TikTok. God damn it! Honey! God bless you! So, there's a TikTok. Let me see if I can play the TikTok. Hold up. Let's see if this will work.
Oh, we're old man maxing right
Shush!
now.
What do you mean you don't know a lot about me? You know my name, my first name. And you know that I live here most of the time.
Right, but what were you up to today?
Well, today, I didn't really have much going on. I went to a party, but...
A party? Okay, so what was that, St. Patrick's Day, or was it for...
It was a birthday party.
A birthday party for who?
Not important. You wouldn't...
This is Greg!
Okay, so
this is
what are you
Greg
doing
anytime you
tomorrow?
ask him a story.
Well, tomorrow I plan to, go to some places and do some things.
This is Greg to a fucking T. It's insane. It's... Greg, you ask Greg a question. This is in the memes part of the Discord. If you ask Greg questions like, yeah, I did, and you'd think, right? Oh, he just,
Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, I saw Gamer. It's in the description of the video as well. You think Greg is he definitely shares everything with his friends behind the scenes. No, he's like that. Hey, Greg, what'd you do today? Nothing. Did you do anything fun? No,
I don't lie. I just
You
I
don't. You
I'm
don't lie.
very uninteresting.
Greg, did you paint any models today? No,
No.
not really. I can't. No, Greg knows I love him. Greg knows I only rib him out of love because He's the best. So, chat, my weekend has been very interesting. So I don't mind sharing this because it is what it is. So Cloudy met my parents. Yeah, so that happened.
Uh-oh.
I got
met them before?
No, this is the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
This was the first time. I got really drunk, and I mean really drunk. Allegedly, I tried to call into Q's stream last night.
Not alleged.
Yeah,
it did happen.
I know I blacked out. I don't remember this. Which is really scary that I don't remember any of this.
Imagine getting drunk around your family where it's to the
I
point
had
you can't
to.
remember.
I had to.
They
But yes,
forced the wine bottle down my throat, you guys.
No.
Just like held it
No.
your mouth and
So
poured it in.
Cloudy met my folks. She met some of my siblings. Bro tried to outdrink a chef. Yeah, I know, honey. So Cloudy met some of my siblings. I'm one of 5. And things like that. And so she met them and my other extended family. My parents specifically, which was interesting. Cloudy has been repeating this line over and over. My dad apparently pulled Cloudy to the side and said, Falgi is a cool guy.
That's not true at all.
Apparently.
No. Dad tried to be the wingman.
Apparently, my dad was like, he's a cool guy. And I don't. And I'm just like, okay. I'm suffering here.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. There was other stuff. I think one of the other things my dad said was like, oh, he's an old soul. He's really nice. I just really wish he would sing in the church again. And I'm just like, cool. I'm not religious, but cool. I'm glad that that's the thing. My dad is not an introvert. My dad is like overtly an extrovert to a degree that's insane. Like he'll just start hugging you out of nowhere. There is no personal boundaries with my father. Like classic New York Italian, there are no personal boundaries. He will just grab you, he will pull you to the side, and he will find everything you say very interesting. Yes, like a real Italian, Len. I know.
That'd be my nightmare.
No, that's my father to a T.
Someone come up to me, I'm like,
No, that's my father to a T. And then my mother, she, in true mother fashion, and my mother's not Italian, but she's a New Jerseyan through and through. In true fashion, my mom was immediately complaining the moment I walked in, saying I need to help her at all times because my father is doing everything wrong. Is she can't put this fucking thing together. Cloudy had to help put together modular desk for my parents while I'm helping prepare the table because nothing is set, nothing is cut. It's just like and you know, like I have older siblings, but they aren't there to help. So it's me, chat. I'm the one that does these things. So I'm the one that does everything. I'm the one that does it all. I am not the prodigal son, but I'm just the one that's always around. And, pause. Are we talking loud New York Italian? My dad is the quiet New York Italian. No, my dad is loud. Okay, Cap. I mean, listen, if Cloudy wants to, argue it, she can litigate it. She can get in the call and litigate it. That's all I'm going to say. I had to help my family at all times. It's just how it is. It's just who I am. Then we had Fudgy the Whale.
That was me from my dad. Like, he has brothers, but it's always him because he's the nurse. They always go like, hey, can't help us.
Yeah. And we talked stories. And like I said, we had Fudgy the Whale. I don't know if you people know what Fudgy the Whale is.
No idea.
It sounds familiar.
So Fudgy the Whale is a Carvel cake. It's a Carvel cake with like a fudge on the top with like crunchies and shit. It's my dad's like favorite box ice cream cake. And anytime the family gets together, it's literally that. Hey, star for the 5.
Hey,
I had
thank
to
you.
troubleshoot my computer for this tip.
Oh,
Papa
thank
must
you.
feed.
Aw.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I did, I popped into Lio stream a little bit before. I was popping through Diesel's and Lio streams a little bit. I am very interested in anime man that believes all the good things and like the wholesome things in anime are because of Christian values.
Hmm.
So we might take a look at that in the
Does
future
anyone
stream.
want to know? Tell him what happened to the only church in Japan during World War II.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I actually am like very interested in it. We might cover it. Just because it's that guy seems highly interesting as like non-animation people. Like I don't fucking work on that shit. But you know it is what it is. Hey chat, are we talking about Christ? Yes, we are. And then yeah, so that was pretty much it. Got really drunk. Ash, do you have the timestamp of Q stream when I allegedly called in?
No, I don't.
It's in the-
Sorry.
it's in the
I was in the
general
movie
chat.
theater. I was watching a movie.
Thank you, Star, for the 3 months.
Star Sprinter became a member.
Where is it?
Star Sprinter celebrates 3 months of
Let me find it,
membership.
hold on.
It's funny because this guy makes me think of the old Superbook anime.
Yeah, well, I think one of the reasons I would definitely want to cover it is because there are just anime made by cults. Like
oh yeah,
legitimately
that one. Mother's
like
Basement's covered.
like the happy cult, like the happy smiling cult and shit like that. So that's like I'm really curious how that would coalesce with anime has like inherently Christian values whenever it's a good thing.
Well, Japan also has issues with cults, right?
Oh yeah, because they function. They function as real entities. That's kind of the issue.
Oh,
yeah, Mother's Basement had videos on it. I've known it for a couple years. Let's see. Mention general chat. Why did I get mentioned in general chat? You didn't. Wait, what'd I do? Where do you? What did you lead me to, Greg?
It's what you said. It's the thing you said.
You didn't pick up.
That was you. You didn't.
Did I
you-
actually call?
That's
Yeah.
you. That's you typing. That's what you typed.
No. I don't think I called in. I think I
No,
talked
did,
about
because
calling
Q
in.
said you called
Q
in.
corroborates this message by saying that
It's
you
going to
called
happen
in.
and it's definitely him telling from experience.
Oh yeah, Mickey 17 was
And
good.
a good example, and I want
Where is? Oh my god!
It's not in there because it's at the beginning where he's like, "Hey, Fauci tried to call drunk."
Where is it?
Oh my god, leave it be.
Where is it? I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. I need to know. I need to
And I'm like,
know.
brother, what are you doing? Yeah, Falgi, why you drunk? Why you drunk calling me? Why you drunk VCing me?
I did. I don't remember drunk calling. It's not in my file, so maybe I just talked about it. Chat, let's go
That's
to the screen.
That's bad.
I don't even know. I just think that that's really funny that I think I threatened it and just never did it. To me, that's even funnier than actually doing it. Oh my god. So chat, without further ado, let's get into our stream topic. So this is a creator named AlluringSkull. From what I understand,
Yeah, what are we talking? I don't even know what we're talking about today. I
so
don't know anything what's happening.
AlluringSkull is like they stream on Twitch. They were predominantly a TikToker that recently started streaming on Twitch. And they recently made it, or not recently, but I guess like in September of last
5 months
year,
ago.
about 5 months ago, they made a video about a stalker. Pause. What's with the hairstyle? I mean, listen, let people have hair. They're a trans creator. The other individual that they'll be talking about in this video is a trans creator. I think the reason I wanted to cover this, because Ash found it. But more importantly, like, there's been a not weird, but a very honest conversation about stalking on the internet. And in a lot of ways, too, just, like, what are the depths of parasociality between fans and creators and things like that. What's really interesting about this particular story is this is a weird parasocial relationship between two creators. And I think that that's like you don't see that very often. Like there are things here and there, but a lot of it's either hush hush or people don't really discuss it. But I think this is a really interesting topic because I don't know, like listen, Shellbow is interesting, chat. I was pestering Diesel to cover Shellbow for a while. I'm gonna be very, very honest. But this is not Shellbow. I promise you. This is a completely different person. Maybe we'll cover Shellbow in the future. I don't know. Is Shellbow is like a really interesting case because it's mental health. And like this seems to be like what happens when you interact with another creator and kind of the downswing of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The dog is currently not here. She is Shellbow is a catfishing scam. Yeah. And that's like where like the layers come into because there's a parasociality within that relationship too. Like it's like a whole bunch of things. And I find that like particularly this story is very interesting because it's not often, again, I'm going to repeat myself, but not oftentimes do we get this creator to creator parasociality. I feel like it doesn't happen very often, or oftentimes I find that the parasociality comes from the fans either believing creators are more friends or in a relationship. And then there's that kind of I don't know, like it I don't know if you two would agree or disagree, but like there's like a different thing when it's creator to creator.
Sure.
I mean,
I haven't thought about it enough to really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's an interesting topic.
I mean, there is sure is like a sort of parasociality when the relationship falls out from one end.
Yeah, no, 100%, you know. And then the crash out that comes from it. Typically.
It's sad.
It's almost weirder because, like, it's a creator and they should know what it feels like. Yeah, Majunga, you're not wrong. I think that's part of what it is, too. And it's also, like, a little TLDR from what I can gather. I mean, yeah, would you ever cover Shellbow? We may. If we cover Shellbow, I would do it as a more curated content stream and just like highlighting certain things. We could. I might do it. On like a slow day. We have like some fun streams. We have fun streams planned. Oh, by the way, I'm going Gunpla shopping tomorrow, by the way. I should tell you guys this. So that'll be fun. Cloudy and I are going to go Gunpla shopping tomorrow. There's a very famous hobby store here in New Jersey. It's a couple hours away from me, but it's called Gundam Planet. Very, very popular on the East Coast specifically. But I know that they I know, Ash, you say you buy from them.
Yeah.
Also, I looked at the fucking Zoids, by the way. Fucking hundreds of dollars? The fuck?
Yeah.
Those things are fucking expensive.
Yeah. Like the really nice ones, like it's like the red dinosaur from Chaotic Century is like $400.
Yeah, and that's the best one. Yeah, I guess the fucking large one. Yes, it's in a Hackensack. Yes, that's where it is. It's far from me. Sam Jeff says, I think when it's created on creator parasociality, it's often difficult to recognize because you consider a peer to be the person because you're doing the same profession. Yeah, I think the other thing too is, especially how this started, small like TLDR. Excuse me. This started because of like just Twitch raiding. That's how this starts. They would raid a AlluringSkull and this other individual. They're both trans, and it appears to be AlluringSkull would. I'm not doxing myself. It's far from where I live. I know. Listen, New Jersey's. It is what it is. But they're both trans creators, and it appears that AlluringSkull was just trying to support another trans creator, and it became this. So without further ado, I did enough preamble because fuck it. I think, chat, it's time to do what we do best. Let's
cry.
Get into the stream.
Never in my life did I imagine that I'd be making a YouTube video about a stalker threatening my life, but here we are. If you couldn't tell from the title or the intro of this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience with a stalker threatening my life, but not just any person, an ex-friend. Before I go on, if you're unfamiliar with me, hi, my name is Jory. I'm a full-time content creator on TikTok as of 3 years ago, and if you are familiar with me, you'll probably notice that this isn't my normal background, and that's because I had to move for my safety. On
Jesus
September 3rd,
Christ! Already fucking no. Bro,
What?
having to move, that's ugh. Like I've never dealt with a stalker. But I've had female friends that have. And I can really only imagine kind of the like there's like an inherent fear. I would like to, I guess I should say I'm fortunate that I've never had a stalker.
Yeah, same.
What?
Dude, I
What
never had a
the
stalker either.
No, fucking apparently there's like a break thing. This overlay is used to integrate your third-party encoder. What? YouTube now gives out overlays. It just like tried to push that to me. That's interesting.
Alright.
That's weird. I'll have to look into that later. But yeah, I've never personally dealt with a stalker. I know people who have. Predominantly, they're always female friends. Stalk. No. Oh, no. Tips. Tippies. Hold up. Sorry, I gotta put something in the chat. But like, it's stalking is such a really interesting concept to me. For a lot of different reasons.
In what way?
Because there's a wide variety of reasons people will stalk. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's delusions of love or like hatred and things like that. It's like for instance, right? The way like stalkers interact with people, oftentimes they just want to be noticed. So even the fact that they've bothered you is them being noticed. And that's like really one of those things that they get like addicted to. And I see people in the chat have discussed like Twilight discussed moving 3 hours away from a high school stalker. Medley, I had a guy show up at a tattoo shop Halloween party to see me. I had no fucking clue he was going, and he left right after he saw me leave. That's fucking weird. That's like, I know my brother had to try to become physical because of him, dressed exactly like him and stuff. That's fucking weird. That's crazy that you had that he had a stalker that dressed up like him. That's fucking like trying to assume your life shit.
That's like the film Single White Female. Jesus.
Yeah. It's a really good film, by the way. Single White Female. Let's see. I was stalked by my high school best friend's girlfriend because she was jealous. Yeah, it's try being stalked and moved around contained housing in Baghdad because the stalker of a contractor. It's a lot. Like it's definitely like this is a lot of craziness, and I think very famously, if you guys have ever watched the show You, a lot of people are obsessed with the character of Joe, right? Ranger, thanks for the 1 month, man.
November Ranger became a member. November Ranger celebrates 1 month of membership.
Thank you.
Man, free therapy would help society so
I was just about
much.
to say that, yeah.
If you ever want to hear some really depressing stories from a stalker's perspective, look at r/Limerence.
Yeah. It's really interesting. Like there's a lot of therapy stuff. I've had patients who were stalkers that got like barred from places. I personally haven't, but I know medical staff that were stalked by patients, and the patient gets trespassed from the hospital, which is, by the way, very difficult. Like, because you technically can't refuse them, but like they had to get a protection order and everything. It was like a whole mess. My mom had a coworker that hated her. Talking to a 70-year-old woman, she would follow me to and from work. One day, she didn't think my sister was in the car, and she keyed my Jeep, did felony damage, got an RO. Jesus Christ. Fucking imagine like a 70-year-old doing that. That'd be like insane. Yeah, there's a lot of the streaming stuff, like Emaru, Cinnabar, and Valkyrie, the Amaranth stuff, which, as a correction, it was the husband that shot them. Again, I do believe that she may have been robbed. There's other inconsistencies in my opinion, but that's a completely different story for a completely different day. I'm glad she's safe.
Like,
that's
in the past. You have Rebecca Schaefer's, who was killed by her stalker.
Yeah,
actress.
Yeah, there was a girl from The Voice that was killed, if I remember correctly, and I think she was from Jersey. Yeah, stalkers and arotomanics are creepy. Yeah, you also, like, very famously, you have Selena, who was a Mexican pop star.
Yes, her by her agent, or
it was the head
Manager.
of her fan club.
That was a manager.
Yeah.
But yes, she was her manager, but she was also, I believe, the head of her fan club. Like she found out more. Yes, Christina Grimmie is who I'm thinking of. Yeah. She found out like a lot more about her, like in the movie version, up until the death. Yeah, fan club. It's crazy. It was a super crazy experience. But yeah, stalkers are fascinating in all the bad ways. But let's get back to it.
Packed up my animals, my partner, and all of my belongings, and we got out.
I'm gonna
because there
speed it
are
up
so many
just a
moving
bit.
parts of this story, I will be referencing my phone a lot, so you'll probably see me looking at the screen. And that's so I can keep track of every single moving piece, because trust me, it is long. As I said before, the person who is threatening my life and who is a stalker is a former friend. And not only a former friend, but another trans person, so this video isn't being made lightly. In fact, I've been going back and forth on whether I should make it or not for a while. But the reality is, I know this person is dangerous, and I want to warn other people, and also I want to stand up for myself after everything that I've endured at the hands of this person. I do want to say that in my current position, I am safe. Thankfully, I got out and she can no longer hurt me, and she knows she can no longer hurt me. But I'll get into that later. With that said, to paint a picture of the threats that I've been receiving by her, they include things like saying that she's going to use my personal information to make my life a living hell.
It's a dangerous thing when people have personal information. Just say that. Don't play games with people like that.
Interesting. Sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah.
Weird. Sounds like a fucking weird. I guess I do have a stalker now.
Oh no.
I didn't.
Oh no, the realization.
And an old Oblak member for fucking real. Yeah. Yo, that's right. My shit has been threatened twice, knowing personal info about me. I forgot about that. Is it Jar? If it was only Jar Jar, I know you're still running for me, buddy. Congratulations on your stalker. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it really sucks that streamers can't have like a normal day without being creepy. Yeah. It's again, like, listen, I joke, I prod, but it is kind of hilarious when people are like, I could just find your personal info. I don't know what I would do with it. Why would you ever say that publicly? Why?
It's creepy.
It's not just creepy, it makes you, it's not even like a fear thing. It literally makes you seem like nobody should ever like interact with you.
Yeah.
And I don't,
it makes you kind of like radioactive.
Yeah, I guess. It's not even just that, it's like, it just makes you seem like very weird. And unhinged. It's literally unhinged. And I do think that that's like a very, like, I wouldn't take that lightly. You know, like there are stories sometimes that, when you look into a person, you will unfortunately find their personal info, like docs info. I've told this story. I literally I found in researching a subject, I won't name their name, but they had a specific moment last year, and I was looking at one of their alternative channels, and their alternative channel had them as a minor waking up from a surgical procedure with their real name and like their family like talking to them. Now this wasn't their address or anything, but it involved like their personal life, and I gave them a heads up, and I was like, hey, you don't know me, I don't know you, you're a little fucking weird, but you should probably take this shit off the internet before somebody who is not nice fucking just uses it for content. And that's like, sometimes it's just a thing, right? It's, I don't, like, you tell people, hey, your shit is here, you might want to do something about it, I don't even fucking want it. But it's either publicly available or somebody's sharing it. And you need to be aware of that, because if somebody's sharing it, you should be protecting yourself. Yeah, the internet is just kind of a crazy place, and it does suck. I don't love knowing people's, like, I don't like knowing, like, people's, like, personal info. It's not fun. I don't know. Like, with Dan's burst, it's funny to, like, to think that his mom, that he called for his mom, and that's, like, a personal info thing, but he, like, openly divulged that. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, it's not always fun, like, knowing certain things about a person, or inadvertently knowing. I mean, look at all the Destiny shit. I don't like knowing that I know where those fucking sex tapes are. Like, that's not a fucking fun feeling. Oh, Brad Stalker is Rose, 110%. And I've said that multiple times. Rose, I know you still watch the channel from time to time. You are his stalker. You cannot convince me otherwise. That's an opinion based on a lot of research. I work for the largest bank in the country. The thought of looking up anyone in our system blows my mind, and I'm sure people would do that. Yeah, that's like another thing too. People will like use their jobs that way. It's kind of just like a fucking weird thing. Who's Rose? Rose Malay. But yeah, people coming back to it. This is a weird thing. I really don't fucking jive with this. And anybody who be like, oh, I just have your personal info. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
I meant, I was asking who Twilight Midnight meant, and they're like, oh, Creepshow Art.
Yeah, Creepshow Art.
I know nothing about Creepshow Art.
Oh, that even I know about Creepshow Art, and I wasn't in drama. That shit just blew up. That shit blew the fuck up.
Right over my head.
You should cover it in one of your streams. I think you would find it very interesting. Big time stalker, stalked for the content, created shit about people for content. Yeah, no, it was you would like it. Well, let's get back into it.
And find out, because that's what happened.
She also said she wants to, quote, bite my face off and f my FFS.
Yo, if they ever have a TikTok versus Twitch boxing creators match, oh, I already have the name of the motherfucker I want. Beat the brakes is a understatement. What the fuck I would do? I'd be known as a Mike Tyson. I'd fight somebody.
You know what? You know, when you use the slur in a fucking funny way to call yourselves. Oh, God. I'm only laughing because there's no. She said it fucking off rip. It's just a fucking. Oh my God. And you know she'd fucking come out with it fucking plastered. It would be the fucking nickname. Holy fuck, that's, you know what? fucking hats off to you for being fucking like ingenious with that shit. Oh fuck, I'm crying.
Face off. Your FFS.
For those of you that don't know, facial feminization surgery, or FFS, is something that I underwent back in May of last year, and she said she wants to mutilate my face. At this point, you're probably like, those are just threats, but they're kind of incredible or innocuous. But they get worse. Shortly after stating all that, she said she's the kind of person who would buy a plane ticket and pull up to my door.
I'm the type of bitch buy a plane ticket and show up at your doorstep.
And while all
What? Oh god. This is my thing, right? Like, this is not fun content. Like, cause this is not like blood sports. Like, this is just being unhinged and weird. Like Ash said, this makes you fucking radioactive for absolutely no reason. It's yeesh. And again, like, you can take...
That's the thing, that, like, that person said that on the stream, but their audience is probably like, oh my god, LOL, so funny. And they don't realize that threatening somebody's life isn't a joke. Like... Or
not. I mean, it can be in jest. Like...
Well, that depends on
like,
if you know
like,
what actually is going on between them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like...
Like, I was listening to Chris on Ark's stream on the Nezzy call. He said that he'd fucking buy a plane ticket to Japan just to fucking smack the shit out of Nezzy, to fucking wake the fuck up about, like, constantly saying that he was 19 every time there was, like, a drama, and why they reacted poorly. But, like, it's also coupled with behind the scenes shit that is very interesting. Again, a little bit of blood sports here and there is perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck. Again, hasn't been the first time that I've been threatened. Won't be the last time, I assume. And I kind of find it very comical. It's just when you cross the window to potentially having personal contact and potential just direct access to a person, that is where, like, it just obviously crosses the line. You've literally just crossed the line. You have direct access to that person, whether you know where they live, whether you know their partners, whether you just have, like, some kind of direct, like, whether you're, like, sending them shit through the mail, for instance. Like, I don't know what happens necessarily in this. Your opinions on Boogie shooting his gun at the guy back then? Boogie invited him.
This feels very Boogie coded too, about confrontations against stalkers or confrontations against other individuals online.
Mm-hmm. And you have to remember, like, Boogie also kind of egged it on as well. He could have ignored him. Obviously, like, there are reasons why, but, like,
they both get arrested, or just Boogie? I forget.
Boogie got arrested. I don't know if that guy got arrested. I mean, let's be real. Yes, it was a warning shot, but Diorio leaked the DM where Boogie was like, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him. If he comes to my doorstep, it's over. I'll kill him and myself, and I'll make a spectacle out of it. Like, he did fucking say that lie. Like, no, not live. He said it in fucking DMs, and the DM has been aired out. But, like, it's something he was considering. If that was at Boogie's trial, that would have been insane. Oh, what were you gonna say, Ash?
No. I didn't know that that was a DM that was out
yeah,
there.
Diorio leaked that DM, I want to say a couple months ago.
Recently, like, it could have been this year.
I think it was. I think it was December of last year.
It was that recent, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't care to take it to the cops, or
he didn't remember. He didn't remember it at all.
Yeah.
Like he has a million.
And honestly speaking, if I was Diorio, I would have never taken it to the cops. I'll be 100%. Like, that's like all you're gonna do is kind of make that person's life worse, and Boogie didn't.
Yeah.
Boogie also didn't, like, kill him.
That's true.
You know, not saying, okay, chat, hi, don't hide crimes. It's not what I'm saying.
No, it's about you saying snitches get stitches.
Nuts.
Never
yes.
never tell
Snitches
crimes.
do
Like,
get
crimes happen.
stitches. Don't get me wrong.
Well, It wasn't a public statement either, so who knows?
It wasn't a public, it was a private statement, and it could be said out of anger, and it didn't necessarily line up with what Boogie actually did. So all that would have done would have just thrown fuel on the fire of an already, like, kind of just shitty thing that happened. I know, when it comes to Frank Hassel, I believe Gamer for Mars actually made a video on him recently. I've been meaning to watch it, because he is a crazy dude, but that's neither here nor there.
All of these might just seem like threats that she made on a live stream to try to scare me.
No, I'm not giving legal advice. The only legal advice you should ever have is, like, hey,
talk to a lawyer.
Talk to a lawyer.
Talk to a lawyer, and if you see a crime, fucking report it, I guess. Like, but at the time, there was no reason for fucking Diorio to even get involved. It's kind of the whole thing.
I'm going to get into why they're incredibly credible and why they are dangerous and terrifying. After stating all of that, she pulled out a firearm. Now, I will say that Lexi lives in Seattle and I currently live in LA, but she has my phone number and my address.
Don't do that. Why would you pull out a firearm? What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Yeah, you pull out the firearm, what? You're gonna go to a fucking state where you can't shoot somebody? Listen, I think I fucking forgot. But you can't go to somebody's home and fucking gun them down in 50 fucking states. And how many territories we have. I don't think
I thought this was the land of the free.
I don't think the fucking castle doctrine exists fucking off a Greyhound. Fucking what?
Taking away my First Amendment rights to shoot people.
It's also giving Sneeko vibes when Sneeko was showing off his gun and he kept calling it clips. And fucking Charlie schooled him on gun knowledge? Because he's a fucking Florida man. Oh, fuck me.
And she's already threatened to show up to my home. So the second I saw her pull out the firearm, I picked up and I left. While all of this was going on, her community was goading her on, telling her things like we'd grab a shovel to help hide the body.
Oh yeah, I'm almost at that point.
And one person, including a...
I mean... Chat can say whatever the fuck they want. Like, there's this weird thing where it's like blaming chat for like getting involved kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It's such a. It's not that I don't think some of this stuff is credible. I just don't see blaming chat being like, oh, the chat is doing it. That was a mod though.
A mod.
I mean, listen, I'm not agreeing with them. I don't think the chat should do that. I don't think a mod should do that. But, like,
imagine a chatter convince you to murder somebody.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that novel. My chatter convinced me to murder someone.
The evil
the Lifetime movie. Chatter convinced a murderer.
You could make the argument that the chat isn't just egging on, they're interacting in a way that is fulfilling. But like I'll be honest, like I don't know where Pimenta is from.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not close to me. So like I'm not worried. I don't mean to pick out Pimenta specifically, but like Pimenta and Ranger got fucking wrenches because they're trolls. They make some of the funniest fucking jokes here. and I love them for it. It's just like, that's just how it is. Yeah, chat acts as their own schizo demons, reinforcing their thoughts. Yeah, that's all it really is. I just don't always like the
just
chat
the hype
argument.
Man of the streamer. Like, if the streamer is doing something psycho and the chat's like, oh, pog, they'll just go along with it.
Yeah, because, like, the chat is matching the energy most times.
A former moderator of mine, Bella Amata, was trying
Oh, that's okay.
to protect her from the terms of service of Twitch by stating that it wasn't a real, including a former moderator of mine, Bella Amata, was trying to protect her from the terms of service of Twitch by stating that it wasn't a real gun, it was a mic.
So it was a former moderator was also involved. This becomes weird. This is a fucking backstab. Pimenta, you better never backstab me. I know you're from Brazil now, I hear. I don't even know if you fucking live in Brazil.
You leave Pimenta alone. I know where you live.
Pimenta, you better not backstab me. No, but it's that okay. This specifically
chat
sucks.
Your PO
though.
box.
A former mod, like being like, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's just a Minecraft gun." Yeah, that's a little fucked. I'm gonna keep it. That right there is fucked.
Minecraft gun. Let me make it abundantly clear. This is a group of white people talking about lynching me, all because I was a quote-unquote bad friend. And how was I a bad friend? To this,
I don't think it's because they're white. I just think they're evil people. I don't necessarily think I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. But I don't necessarily think it was because they were white that happened. Though I will admit, like, that's not okay. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, again, there's gonna be parts of this video that we probably will agree with, and other parts that we won't. That's why we're kind of looking at a creator-to-creator stalking incident and seeing like kind of where we kind of like fall onto it. Oh, hey, Lyle, how you doing? This person has informed the cops, right? Question mark. So this video was made in September of last year. So I'd be very curious to see.
Bad friend?
Yeah.
Old evil ACC drama then. Cool.
They're not ACC. This is TikTok T shit. Oh yeah, no, lynching is like a real fucked word. And again, wishing harm on anybody, fucked. Oh, there's the dog. Wishing harm on anybody, stupid and fucked.
In the title in their thumbnail, they tried to lynch me, so that's why I felt it was appropriate to include it in the thumbnail because they had it in their
stalker
thumbnail.
tried to have me lynched.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have used it.
No. I know. It wasn't us. It was to them because they can see that sorry, she said it. Again, that's like kind of one of those things where it's like, it is a real bad word. Lynching, typically lynch mobs, were specifically directed at people of color, specifically black persons in the South, where mobs would come together and systematically murder somebody. It was murder. It's just what it is. But, you know, it has a very special connotation because of the hate that was directed because of it and for it. Are we getting a comfy word for it? No, because I think the word is appropriate. I just don't know if... Listen, let me be very honest. They could still be evil people and also maybe not racist. They could also just be racist and evil. Yeah, Lyle, a TikTok T is kind of cuckoo-cachoo. Leia, where are you going? What did she bring? I don't know what the fuck she brought.
I still don't really know, but let's get into the timeline of everything. I met Lexi back in April when I was looking for creators to raid on Twitch. I was looking for other trans women to help platform and direct my followers.
Okay, like
to,
that's a fair thing to do.
I decided to raid her, and unfortunately her raids were turned off that night, but she came into my stream the next day, and she was very supportive, almost overly supportive, and in hindsight, it was probably love bombing. She kept sending tips and subscribers, and over the next couple weeks we would get close and start streaming together, and that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to make other friends on the platform, especially people that...
I wouldn't necessarily call that love bombing as much as it is
trying to get close to you.
Yeah, like that's like the streamer culture. I would agree that it's weird. It's part of the streamer culture. Like I only raid people that I know. Like I'm not raiding a fucking Diorio. Like I'm not like It Smells Like Creep Show art stuff though. Yeah, like I would say that while love bombing may or may not be the right word, it's like this weird, like, November, thanks for the 5, dude.
Thank you.
Leia, I'm so sorry, please come back.
Leia, come here! You know what it is? Leia's with mom, and literally can't get enough of her when she's here. There she is! She's mogging at the door, chat! Come on up.
She's like, what do you want?
Chat.
You got a treat for me?
All right, chat. Since there's more people here, I will say this. If we reach the 3rd goal tonight, she will get a greenie. I will say that.
Are we on the 2nd goal right now?
We're on the 1st goal. She will get a greenie if we get to the 3rd. Because it's a whole process where she cries. But yeah, no, whether or not she's running to mom, whether or not love bombing is like the correct term, it's still part of that whole, it's the whole stream culture that does that. Come on, Fauci, you promised the dog to some treat ages ago. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I bought them. That's all you need to know.
Is this gonna be the new melon stream?
I know.
That were smaller creators so that I could help them. I have about 2.5 million followers on TikTok, and so I felt it was my duty to help platform other small creators. Lexi and I would have absolutely no issues from the time we met in April until after July. Like I said, Lexi and I would often stream together, and I noticed Lexi would start to play a lot of the same games that I was playing on my community because we shared a large portion of our community. In mid-May, she would announce that she was re-diagnosed with cancer, and that was obviously really devastating. I don't want to go too much more into that because that is her personal business, and while she did threaten me, I don't feel it's my place to really talk about it publicly.
No, Ranger, the McRib stream hasn't happened yet. I'm working on it.
It is, however, slightly related to the story, so it's definitely worth noting. But back to the portion of talking about how she would play a lot of the same games that I play, I would end up doing things like playing Among Us, which she would buy when she saw me play it. She would watch me play Jackbox and buy a whole bunch of different copies of different Jackboxes. A lot of the games that I ended up playing, she ended up playing on stream heavily. And while I did notice an influence in the type of content that she was making based on the people that were coming in, I never really thought too much of it. In early June, I would announce that I was about to achieve Partner on Twitch as well as Partner Plus Tier 1. And interestingly enough, within a day or two, she told me that she had been reached out to by Twitch for the same thing. At the time, I would take it at face value and celebrate that my friend was being celebrated and receiving these accolades. To me, I always want to see my friends succeed.
Okay. Now, this is starting to get weird. Because I was like, the game shit is like, you know what? In commentary, we do like cover very similar topics, if not the same topics here and there, just because it's like we just kind of grab and like we all have very similar like audiences, or quite literally the same audience. But the skinwalking, I feel skinwalker behavior right now. I am very fucking... This is weird, dude! What the fuck? What is happening? Oh, no.
Succeed, and to know that she was succeeding and doing well made me genuinely happy. Around the time that I got verified, I received the purple checkmark on the platform. It's pretty standard procedure where Twitch gives you a verification.
What's the context on this? In September, this content creator discussed like a stalking incident with another content creator. And
it's like TikTok drama.
Yeah, it's like TikTok to Twitch drama. The reason I wanted to cover it because a lot of this stalker stuff has been like obviously being rediscussed when it comes to fans. But there's an interesting thing when it's like a parasociality between creators. I find that to be hyper fascinating. Because, yeah, this is like weird skinwalker creepshow art behavior. This is getting weird.
Mark by giving you a check after you receive Partner. I remember looking at my check that night and going and checking to see if Lexi had received it. The following day after receiving Partner, I asked Lexi what was going on with her Partner status, and she said Twitch hadn't gotten back to her yet. Again, I didn't think too much of it. Twitch is a busy platform and they have a tendency to prioritize people that are already partnered. It wasn't until a week or two later when I checked back in that she changed her story. Initially, she had told me that Twitch reached out and offered her Partner Plus Tier 1, 2, and Partner. And later on, she would go back and change her story to say that Twitch hadn't offered her Partner, they had asked her to apply. But she told me it was okay because she had been reached out to with Partner Plus Tier 2 regardless, and she was accepted for it. After uncovering some of her lies that would come later on, I would then realize that everything that she said about her partnership was a lie. Not only does the platform Twitch not actually reach out to people for independent contracts, but she never met the requirement that it would take for Partner Plus Tier 2. Partner Plus Tier 2 is all...
I don't know, chat! Sounds like, sounds like somebody is a liar.
Why are they lying about that? Why are they lying about that?
If I had to guess,
clout,
it's
maybe?
Clout, jealousy. You have somebody coming from TikTok with a massive following, kind of just jumping on it, seeing a popular creator, and then just kind of like latching on to themselves. Like, I mean, like, we're friends with people who are far more popular than us. And like we know them, obviously. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like I definitely don't understand this mentality of like this level of skinwalking. Can you clarify the difference between being parasocial and making friends? Because I have heard of content creators becoming friends with other content creators. Okay. So very, very simply, when we are talking about the parasociality, there is this faux part of the relationship. So we're looking at a perceived relationship, or one where they become so obsessed with that they think that they're involved in the relationship. And this is a very interesting case where the lines kind of blur between being parasocial and literally having contact with this person. Like, say you are watching a content creator for a long period of time and you meet them for the first time and you talk about their family stories that they have told live. And like, you feel like you understand those stories, but you have to realize that those are sometimes dramatized, sometimes they're sometimes they're not, but sometimes they're just told from a different perspective. And it's not always insane. It's that feeling that you believe you're in a relationship with somebody. And by relationship, I mean in friendship. It's not always like a romantic thing. Sometimes it's like, oh, I know them on a first name basis. You don't really know that person on a first name basis. You know their first name because they're a content creator that tells you. Like, I don't think I used to watch these YouTubers. They've all kind of split together. Super best friends. They've all split together. Yeah. And I think that I watch like all of them do like little things here and there. I would never consider them a friend. And I actually know someone who knew them in real life. And I that's a degree of separation that I never thought I would have, but I would never ever call them a friend. Like, that's just weird. Yes, Castle Super Beast as it is known now. Yeah. But yeah, it's that's just like, that's where you get that parasocial relationship, like stuff like Shelbo. Shelbo is very different. Shelbo is complete delusion. That's also probably coupled by the fact that they are actively getting catfished. If they aren't getting catfished and truly believe they're talking to Pokimane somehow, fucking God help me. God help me.
Also something that's become automated. It's based on a number of subscribers that I for a fact know she never had. And after realizing that she was a dangerous person and starting to uncover her lies, I would go back and I would realize that she never met the requirements for partner.
She needed an average of 75 viewers from April to June. Her average was 21. She also never averaged nearly an I gotta sneeze. Oh God, that hurt me. So, can you simplify by telling us whether you and Ash and Uncle Greg are friends or parasocial? Ow.
I'd say we're friends.
I sneezed
We've
so
been
hard.
like chatting since like what, August of last year.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sneezing. Yeah, no, we're friends. We're friends. We talk all the time. We share like personal interests and things. I would say that we're all friends. That's kind of like, that's obviously like the whole thing that we do. We've always been friends. It's the reason we started this channel. And when Ash and Killjoy joined us, they were always our friends first.
Yeah.
Like, that was just how that worked. I would say Greg is my very best friend. Even though he never says it.
What about Cat? You're gonna break his poor heart.
What do you mean? Cat is in the old ancient lore of the channel and Diesel's mod team. Oh, Diesel IRL rated us. Thank you so much, Diesel. I'm telling a story about Diesel right now. So it used to be the old Diesel lore was all the male mods were in a polyamorous relationship. That was the old, and we would literally talk like we were all in a relationship. It was and like that died because now we're in a real relationship. But yes,
yeah, the oplicule, the polycule that we have. When you join the opluck, you become part of the polycule.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. Hello Raiders. If you're just joining us now, you're coming from Shelbo to another stalking situation that happened about in last year for this content creator by the name of AlluringSkull. They're kind of discussing their instance with a creator that they became friends with, and it kind of developed this weird stalker and potential death threat situation. Please make artists aware. Joanne Fabrics is going out of business. Yeah, I have to go to a Joanne Fabrics with Cloudy before they close. So yeah, go to a Joanne's. Yeah, this is more stalking, but I thought this would be really interesting.
Hobby Lobby and Michaels, rip.
God, I hate them. I hate Hobby Lobby.
I hate Michaels. Hobby Lobby is like okay, but like,
yeah. But yeah, this is a little bit of a different stalking situation because this is like from creator to creator, and they were friends. This is just a little bit of a different one that I thought would be really fun to go into. And also, if you're here, please like the stream. Reach the goal above. If we reach the goal, the dog gets treats. If we reach a very specific goal, the dog gets her greenie. She popped in. You see it. Chat, you gotta feed that fucking dog. You don't feed that dog, it's over. It's over.
Well, Chucklehead RS, we do have a Lit is Lit section if you want to write fan fiction. Just make sure it's TOS appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
So it was impossible not only because Twitch doesn't reach out for independent contracts, but she would have never been the recipient of partner because she was never qualified. In late June of this year, she would come down to visit me for a week from Seattle. The week would be seemingly normal. On the first night that she came down to collab, we streamed for about an hour or two, and it was honestly pretty fun. But I quickly realized that I was out of my element. The second day of the trip, Lexi would approach me and ask me when I wanted to go on live and stream, and I would let her know that I was having more fun as friends, but if she wanted to stream, that I would be happy to, and she reassured me that she had no problem just hanging out as friends. In reality, there were two reasons that I didn't want to jump on stream, and one was because I genuinely was having fun, but two was because I had a lot of people over. Generally, I'm a person that sticks to their schedule. I don't see a lot of people super often, and so breaking...
Yeah, I can see this. You were like, hey, I don't want to... And that's an interesting thing when your relationship becomes off-stream. Like, Jesus Christ, November, no!
Thank you.
This is the stalk.
I'm so sorry I don't have the money to single-handedly meet the greeny goal. If could, I absolutely would.
I know, honey. I know.
Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger. You don't need to worry about it. This is the stalked. Yeah, like, I've met Diesel. I've had dinner with Diesel. We've hung out in real life. I would never fucking film that. I don't know, like, that's weird. And if they're trying to tell them, hey, oh God, there's 10, start with the 10.
Thank you.
I got you, Ranger.
Thank you so much with the 10. What do you mean stop bringing it up? I'm just literally, it's a point of comparison.
It's the only streamer relationship you have.
It is. I don't know. I've never met another streamer. This person's hair is usually like nicer. I think they just kind of like popped it up.
They've been trying stuff out.
Yeah. Oh God, thank you. Oh God, we've hit the goal!
Cool Anime Girls became a member. Cool Anime Girls celebrates 3 months of membership.
All right,
Happy
chat.
3-month monetization.
Thank you so much. And Philosopher with the 5.
My papa was bad and went outside his yard. So yours deserves treats.
Chat, you know what that means. We have hit... Oh God, we're hitting so much...
Name became a member. Name celebrates 3 months of membership. Oh shit, I guess we're at 3 months
We
now.
are. This is technically 3 months of monetization. Oh my God! Platinum with the
Sorry,
$6.99
Lee,
Canadian.
I've already pay-pigged your dad for the McCrib stream and to take his shirt off.
You did.
But hey, if we hit 1,000, we announce like a super secret project we're working on.
So chat, if we get this goal, we have a new goal. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to have to change that. See goal, change goal, because I didn't mean to have it for 30 minutes. Chat, if we hit the goal of super chats, you get a greenie. You get to see the dog be autistic and fucking scream. But chat, you know what time it is.
It's treat time.
It's time to feed the puppers. It's time to give her treats. It's time to feed the dog now. On the Uplock stream tonight. All right, child. Uh-oh. I tried to pull the thing and I realized it doesn't reach in this mode. Go! Go! Go, eat it, puppers! There she blows! Okay, when are you doing a duet song with Beckett? Can Beckett sing?
Ooh, can Beckett sing?
So. He's British or something.
Well,
he's foreign.
Get autistic!
Get autistic.
Oh, chat.
Thank you.
So chat, we did like a special thing in the Discord, the group of friends, and Diesel sang, and I'm working on something to go with that.
That's right. That's right.
It'll take me a little bit, but I'll definitely... He did sing, and I'm gonna make a little animatic for it.
It's okay. I've also sang for Diesel. He got upset. No, I'm kidding. No, he liked it.
No, because you kept on stopping to sing to take.
Well, yeah, because I was winning. Technically, I won. But let's get back to this video.
Out of that and trying to make content or be on stream with other people was incredibly draining. Despite that, I made every attempt to let her know that if she wanted to, because she was there for this, I would be happy to jump on stream with her. And again, every time she would reassure me that it was fine, that she was just happy to hang out as friends. So I didn't think too much of it. The rest of the trip was relatively normal, although there were some red flags, but I try to see the best in people, especially those that I call my friends, so I tried not to raise concerns about them. The week was spent doing beach trips, going out to restaurants, hanging out at home, and hanging out by the pool. And again, while there were some red flags, for the most part I had fun, and I had no issues with Lexi. Hey, it's Story in post-production, and there's a detail that I left out initially when I filmed this video. As you know, Lexi...
their hair's a lot nicer this way. Commentary cover album?
Commentary cover album when?
That would be pretty fun.
Thank you.
I mean, if I knew Mike the Bike, like, maybe.
I feel like the genres would be all over the place. Like, and now that's what you call music.
Yeah.
Now that's what you call commentary volume 2. It has to be like the volume 2.
No, it has to be like one of those like really cheesy. Everyone's like, "We are the people."
We are the people.
Like singing parts together.
No, you can't say Kids Bop because then the ACC will come and groom them. I'm terrible. YouTube cover songs, yeah, it would be like someone would have to do like Toxic Gossip Train.
Ooh.
Toxic Gossip
Somebody would have
Train.
to do It's Everyday Bro by Jake Paul in his 10 Ds. What are they? He had a 10th dimension or something. He had a
I don't even know.
Dimension. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not Dimension 20.
Not Dimension 20, but I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember because it's been a while.
You have to do all that and all the other diss raps. You have to do the KSI.
I would not do the Rice Gum diss raps.
You have to do the PewDiePie.
Team 10.
Oh yeah,
Team 10 one.
Beckett can say England is my city. We are the commentary of the world. We are the champions, my friend.
Dementia 10. Pimenta, this is why you have a wrench. So I can read specifically.
Too bad it was Dementia 20, but yes.
No, Dementia 20.
We'll keep on fighting to the end.
I mean, he spent a week with me. You can see London Calling.
Wait, why did you jump to that song? Nobody said
because we are the commentary of the world.
I hate you.
We are the streamers, my friends.
Please play the video.
And we'll go live to the end.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
We are the streamers. That's so bad. Oh, I hate it. No, I'm not drunk. If I was drunk, I would have been passed out.
And I already came off.
What I neglected to mention initially was that the trip was supposed to be a 3-day trip at first. As I said, after the first night, I established that I just wanted to hang out, but I was open to filming and collabing if she wanted to, and every single time she let me know that that was fine. Near the end of the originally scheduled trip, she asked if she could extend it because she was having fun and she wanted to continue the friends trip, and so she did. She extended it from 3 days to a week. So it's strange that Lexi would later go on and act as if I slighted her and didn't want her on.
I don't have the footage from the VOD, unfortunately, but she claimed that I was using her because sent subs and tips and didn't want her on my platform. Drunk karaoke stream when? I don't drink for singing. I don't need to.
on my platform. And it's also inconsistent with the entire nature of our friendship. I started.
Listen, if Chud was singing, Chud would have to sing My Gawk and Galls. We would have to make a song called My Gawk and Galls. It would have to be. I'd have that, like, what would
My
be?
Humps by Fergie.
It would have to be My Humps. My Gawk. My Gawk and Galls. I know it's I'm too sexy for my gawk is wild. Deck the galls with bows of holly. Oh, chat, you're fucking killing it today. We'll never get through this video, but we're killing it.
Started off by going and finding her to raid her, and I would raid her continuously, the same way that I would with other members of my community or other small queer creators, just because I wanted to. Not because I ever expected anything in return, but rather because I just wanted to help other queer people. And
yeah, you just raid people because you can.
Yeah.
That's like, there's really nothing to it. And I feel like people put a lot of
weight into raid.
Yes. Especially the raid culture.
Raid culture, you know.
Yeah.
Tusky became a
thanks so
member.
much, Tusky.
Tusky celebrates 3 months of membership, 3 months monetized.
Yeah.
Watch what you say around the egg whites. They can't take a yolk.
Oh my
What's
God.
the best way to save your dad jokes? In a database.
I love it.
You messaged Mike. I don't know Mike personally. Thank you, Horror. I just think it's really funny. If that was something that happened.
and make friends. So it's strange that Lexi would later go on and act as if I slighted her by not wanting her on my platform and not collabing with her while on the trip. Because one, she could have just asked to stream at any point and I would have gladly said yes.
Oh my God.
Weaver. The Weaver Off Streams became a member. The Weaver Off Streams celebrates 3 months of membership. I will rework We Are the Champions for streaming.
I feel like We Are the Champions could be reworked into We Are the Content.
Mr. Gamer, you can't. That's wild!
No, that's so cursed.
So,
that's so cursed.
That reminds me, there's a Shadman retrospective video out.
Oh, yes.
We are going to watch that. That is extremely interesting. That's like super. Falji, do you think that you'd be able to convince all the Lolcows that came on to do a song? One of them DF'd themselves. I don't know if I would convince. I don't know if I would consider Cybersmith a Lolcow the same way. And Jake Doolittle is gone, so.
Jake Doolittle can dance to it. He can't sing to it.
Yeah, that's right. We can get Jake Doolittle to dance. God, calling him our Lolcow is a weird sentence. Ugh.
And two,
we didn't start the fire for commentary would actually be good.
Oh yeah, that would be.
We would have to really work on it. But we didn't start the fire for commentary.
It's got my brain ticking. It would be infinitely better than the Fall Out Boy version.
We didn't start the content. It was always churning since the world was burning. We didn't start the content. But we stream united. Something I would have to like workshop it.
Yeah, we have to workshop that.
That is interesting though.
If she really hated it so much, then why would she extend from 3 days to 7? One of the major red flags that would occur over her time spending a week with me was her constant insistence on pushing me to move back to Seattle. Like I said, Lexi lives in Seattle, and every single day we would have multiple conversations a day.
Yeah, don't push people to move somewhere. That's a little wild.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
That's like super fucking creepy. Don't push people to move somewhere. Reddit tried to fight it, but we're still united. That's really good. That's really good, Rita. I'm sorry, Ash. Go on.
I'm just saying, moving's expensive.
Yeah, moving's expensive. Also, very weird to do. Like, hey, let's just do that. It's really weird. It's really interesting. Yeah, no, that's just weird.
Where Lexi
Dickers reacted to the Shadman retrospective earlier, but privated his stream. Again, I would for the Shadman retrospective would definitely have to watch through it. I think Chud looked at it. I think the Oreo has also looked at it. I just would have to make sure it's all chill.
was trying to convince me to move to Seattle. A lot of the conversations around moving to Seattle involved offering me money. She would often say things like, "I'll be your sugar mama. Don't worry, I'll take care of you."
What?
What? They have a partner already.
Also, don't do that. That's weird. I don't even care if they're open. That's just fucking. Oh, hey, I'll fucking. No. I'll pay for everything. You could just come back.
I'll make you depend on me alone.
Be my little content whore. It's just like, what is this? Is insane. This is wild.
I would like proof of this. I'd like proof of.
Well, these are first-hand accounts. These are personal.
This is when they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Only talking and calls and stuff.
Talking, calls.
No, it's in person. Yeah, they're in person.
Oh, brought it up in person.
Yeah, because this is when they were staying at their home. Yeah, I agree. We'll always say that. Meet everything with a healthy bit of skepticism. I would like either something recorded or, like, quite honestly, just like text messages. But obviously, the person that they're talking about in question has just showed off a gun and done other shit. It's really weird.
I'll make sure that you're good financially and you'll have me there. And every single time I would remind her that I was miserable when I lived in Seattle, so I didn't want to go back whether or not it was financially the best thing for me. To me, it struck me as a red flag that you wanted me so badly that you would be willing to compromise my happiness to be closer to me, but also to depend on you financially. The end of the trip would come, we would say our goodbyes, and I thought everything for the most part was normal, but I guess it wasn't. Over the following weeks towards the end of the trip leading into late July, Lexi would show up in my stream less and less and we would have less conversations. My partner would ask me if there was anything going on between us, or if she had any ill will towards us, and I kept reassuring my partner that everything was fine, that perhaps Lexi was going through things because of her sickness. And in my mind, everything was fine. On July 22nd, Lexi would send me a long text message detailing that people in my community were speaking poorly about her, and immediately I would call her and we would have a 50-minute conversation.
Interesting. Okay.
This conversation is where everything started to go south. The conversation started with her letting me know that people in my community were speaking negatively about her. She would go on to accusing me of being aware of it, which I wasn't, and I would assure her that I wasn't aware of any.
Yeah, I'm not aware of when you guys, like, if I'm ever aware of you guys talking shit about somebody or spreading false shit in the Discord, I'm just gonna smack you. But I'm not aware of everything you fucking do. Ay. Okay, let's go into it.
Anything that was going on. I do want to add a little bit of context as to conversations that were happening with my community members. Because again, at the time, I had no idea, and later on, I did learn what was happening. Before I go on, when I say that I was unaware of these conversations happening, it's because they...
That's right, this is a new Lex. God damn it! There's too many Lexes! Every day.
Fuck. That's a good point.
Jokes on you, Value. I'm into that shit.
What is it? Another Lex on the wall. They just dance for edutainment.
They weren't happening on my stream. They weren't happening.
It is always a Lex or a Jake. That is weird but true.
In my Discord. They weren't happening in any place that I would have been around or had domain over and therefore be aware of. So these conversations were truly just people talking about Lexi that happened to be my viewers. With that said, I would later find out that the conversations in question were people going to Lexi.
So that's probably the op block law. Every drama has to be connected to a Lex or a Jake.
Fuck.
If Diesel gets a law, we get a law.
Okay, fine. Op block's law. There's always a Lex or a Jake attached to the drama. I hate that. I hate this. I am starting to work on We Didn't Start the Fire as we speak. I'm inspired. Oh, we didn't start the content. Let's go, Weaver.
We're gonna have a.
I'm leaving you, Weaver.
We're gonna have
let the mods out is insane. Who let the mods out?
We're gonna hit like a jackpot if there's a drama involving a Lex and a Jake.
Yeah, no, it's Ops law. There's always a Lex or a Jake somewhere in a drama. That's Ops law.
To give her advice on how to make her stream better. And from what I've gathered, it was basically somebody saying, hey, on your streams you do a lot of makeup and it doesn't feel like you interact with us more. So maybe if you did something that was a little bit more engaging, you would succeed better as a streamer. This came because Lexi would send out daily messages on her Discord letting people...
And the Jake Waddle story was a Lex and a Jake at the same time.
That's why I'm dumb. That's why we already hit the jackpot.
Was there a Jake in the Super Mega drama? There was a Lex.
It was Lex.
I don't know. We could find a Jake if we tried hard enough. Yeah, like, you asking people, how do I make content better? And then them telling you how to make the content better. and then they didn't do it, and then you complained about it. The fuck? What, Fauji? You aren't aware of everything that's going on in your Discord? Brother, I didn't fucking know that I tried to call into Q's stream. I was blackout drunk. I didn't fucking know. Wait, YMCA is the MCA. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, God.
Write that down.
Write that down. Ops Law. The longer the drama goes on, the probability of it involving Alex or Jake approaches what?
There it is.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
Oh, DMCA. When you show a body, it's DMCA. Oh, yes, we can't make a whole album. Fuck it. We make our own fucking album. Oh, that hurt. Oh, yes, the MCA and minor, YMCA and minor key would be interesting. We'd have to look into it.
People know that she was upset about the lack of viewership. And
I'm sorry, AlluringSkull, I'm so sorry. Your video is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, my chat is...
The opera singer inside
Chat is doing
you.
chat
Just
thing.
wants to let go.
Thong song
Oh.
being slop song? Slop, 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 slop. Oh, oh no!
Let me see that slop.
Yes! Let me see that slop! Oh, fuck. That's... God damn it, chat!
Of people that supported her. And after that conversation was over, she blew
But
up
again,
on the
but yeah, again, coming back to it, if you are asking your fans or people in a shared community, they not like us, but it's ACC. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, but again, if you are doing that and then you're pissy that you see shared community members like giving you advice, that's on you. That's just on you.
person that brought it to her. That person would then get frustrated at Lexi's response, go to another Discord, and talk about Lexi with a few of my community members, detailing that they feel like her Discord messages were manipulative and unfair to her viewers, and that ultimately they feel uncomfortable because they feel like they're being guilted into watching her stream. And a couple of people in that conversation would eventually go back to Lexi and let her know that that conversation took place. This would lead Lexi to the conclusion that people were talking shit about her in my community, and therefore I was aware of it. And in hindsight, the things that were being said weren't very off base, nor were they unfair to her.
But like, then all you're saying is they had a private conversation. Bro, why are you worried about chatters' private conversations? The fuck? Honestly, if we're being, yeah, it's just like, that's weird.
That's weird.
Stop, don't worry about private chatters. That's just weird.
Character and the way that she acted. I remember her asking me if there was any bad blood between us, and I said, no, of course not. Why would you think there is? We would go on to talk about a number of different things, but one of the things that—
Meet the Grams parody would be interesting. I would have to, because
it has to be a specific person.
Oh my god, It's My Life, but it's My Live. Reno, you're cooking with that one. You're cooking with grass. You're cooking with grass, Reno. Sweet Chuddo Mine.
Oh,
I know.
I love that one.
Sweet Chuddo Mine. Oh, sweet Chuddo Mine. Oh, yeah. Meet the Cabal. No, because you can't do it because it has to be mean. Meet the Cows. Oh, it had to be something interesting. Chud would. That would be. This has gone so far. I know someone's making a list of these now.
I'm making a list right now.
Someone's making a list of this. Fuck. Mr. Standman, Mr. Queeman. No. Mr. Queeman. No, I don't. Oingo Boingo. No, we're not doing Oingo Boingo.
You can't even say it.
Welcome to the Block Parade. Ooh, that would be good. Welcome to the Block Parade would actually be lit.
that really stuck out to me was the fact that Lexi said, honestly, the reason I'm feeling like this is because I do experience jealousy and I compare myself to those around me. And quote, I can't expect you to just hand me 2 million followers. That struck me as a huge red flag. But again, as somebody who was trying to see the best in my friend, I tried not to make too much of it. One of the main points...
Again, I would like a screenshot or just like something else attached to it. But that's different. Again, you can call Bull Blacks to do Africa by Toto. No. It would have to be Jesse's Girl, but something about Mr. and Mrs. Manshee. Like, I would have to figure it out.
That she drove home about people speaking negatively about her from my community was that I, as a friend, should make her aware of it.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah, that song.
Insane, but yes.
It would just be the same chorus.
Oh my god, what do I do?
Toby looks like a lady.
Man, I feel like a man. No. Man, it's just Mr. and Mrs. Manshee.
Not Faith.
And this is really important. The end of the conversation would be about 30 minutes of her telling...
Dude looks like a Manshee. Bear that. Dude.
He's gonna clip it out of context.
Yeah! We're gonna be so fucking transphobic and racist.
Yeah.
Wait, how racist? We're not being racist.
I listen, it's gonna happen. Why am I looking at Timo Mrs. Doubtfire? No!
Why am I looking at Timo Mrs.
No.
Doubtfire?
You mean me. You mean me. No. Oh, guess who's back? Back again. Bobby's back. Spam your
thank
friends.
you, Starsprinter. I had a brain fart.
telling me about...
Will the real tipster please stand up? Will the real no, we'd have to do what's the fucking what's the song from the Crazed Fan? Mr. Tippy Side is interesting. What's the song about the Crazed Fan?
The Eminem song.
Yes.
Starts with an S.
Oh, it's called Stan.
Stan.
That's where we get the word from.
We'd have to find. Yes, it would be Stan. Yeah, we'd have to make it about.
That's where we get the word
stalking. But we'd have to make it about like literally like parasocial fans with people on the internet.
Fauci, I have the perfect one. It's the hook, but instead of the hook, it's the cope brings you back.
Oh my god!
For cope and scene.
The cope brings you back. Yeah. Oh.
About what I need to do to make my community members happy that had been expressing open concerns in her space.
We will milk you.
We gotta lock in. What's happening?
I'm so my ADHD brain is going. I'm so sorry. Come as you are, not in VC. Please don't goon to me. Memory, yeah. If y'all ain't clipping, cause you know that I don't have a gawk. The love sense isn't on.
I'm gonna leave.
The clips don't lie is funny.
Her Discord. She had been allowing people to talk about me in her Discord, and when she told me that there were just some concerns, I didn't think too much of it. In fact, I didn't pry at all because I believed that she was just letting people express concerns. The things that she brought up to me from my community were that people were saying that they felt that they were being ignored. And I will say that it was a small group of people, about 5 or so people stating that. And one of the suggestions that she gave me...
Not the $150 love sense, Cloudy. Somebody the log is great. Yeah, we're going to do this somehow. I'm going to figure a way to do this.
It was to use slow mode on Twitch.
Also, okay, because I have been listening. Now you're just somebody that I used to log. Oh, there's so many versions that we can do. I don't care if you're talking about me in somebody else's Discord. Just be chill about it. Don't fuck around with it. If that person doesn't stop them, I'm not necessarily holding them to task. It's if they're literally getting involved in it. Fat bottom girls, but it's about chuds chasing. Fuck off. That's great. Somebody that I used to know, but it's Bobby and Nick. Yeah, it would have to be.
On this call, I let Lexi know that I would not be implementing slow mode because I've had negative experiences with people trying to get parasocial. And one of the red flags that I look for
why would you enable slow mode? Like, it's going to stop people from talking. That's weird. That's just a weird one. Slow mode doesn't solve that?
when people try to get too much access to me without really considering why it is that I run things the way that I do. I explained to her that in a previous Discord, I had somebody share my OnlyFans picture, somebody who I trusted and who was a moderator, and that tainted my view of Discord altogether. And that after that, I would have a number of people on different Discords try to get proximity to me and become very parasocial, oftentimes telling me how to run things and why to run things the way that they want them, but never really considering me. So I let her know that if people leave my community because they don't feel seen, I understand. But ultimately, things work for the most of us, and especially me.
You have to have a healthy relationship with your community. Like, your community is there to support you, but they don't run you. And the idea of kind of holding somebody to task about that, or just the way that they interact with their community and they feel very weird about it. But that's weird. Like, am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. I'm absolutely correct. I'm a creep. I'm a creep show.
And I need to be considered when it comes to how things run. I would leave the phone call with a resolution that I go,
my live stream brings all the sparks to VC.
on stream that night, and I let people know to be nicer to Lexi and people in my community. But unfortunately, that's when things took a turn. Immediately after getting off the phone, my partner sent me screenshots from people that had been in her Discord that were closer to me, letting me know that I had been wiretapped.
A what?
Huh?
A what?
A porqué?
A porqué? What? There's a convo. There's.
You probably
but
just
she had been.
There's Lexi and I's convo, and then a couple of people in her server, talking about hearing the convo. Okay, that's not wiretapped. You were just recorded.
PST, my phone. It's calls from PST.
Oh shit! Block. Yeah. This is, yeah, okay, so you were recorded. That's not wiretapping. Very different, but okay.
But they're also in California, which is a two-party consent
I was
state,
about to say, they're also in California. That's a two-party consent
You shouldn't be recording
state.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
You shouldn't be recording her at all, or anybody, without permission.
Illegally broadcasting our conversation to her Discord, including the people that were...
Okay, so she was broadcasting the call, but here's the proof at the time. We received the screenshots of people listening on the call during the time the call took place. Yeah, don't do that. Like, okay. Don't do this! What was the point of this?
How do you even do that? What the fuck? Did they have like a Zoom call going when they were on Discord?
Well, no, it seems like they were on speaker on iPhone.
Oh.
Speaker on iPhone probably did that, or they private streamed it. You can also private stream things if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Or like screen shared it.
Oh, okay.
Speaking about me. I would also learn that the open concerns that people had about me were alleging that I was a manipulative and toxic partner.
Jory also was like filming like a billion TikToks during Max's FFS when Max was meant to be healing. Okay.
Claiming that I enjoy being the center of hate.
They honestly love the thrill of haters coming in. Honestly, I feel like they love being around all this hate. It's weird. Shouldn't we want to escape from it?
And acting as...
Wait, so I can't illegally record people now? No, Blarna, you can't.
If I take credit for things that I have...
It feels like Jory is just taking credit for something that she didn't do, and she's being praised for something she didn't do. Okay, so this is what Lex was complaining Jory was doing with her fans. Very interesting.
I've never done. I also wanted to add something to the point that I take credit for things that I've never done. Shortly after connecting with Lexi and her supposed announcement to receive partner, she would come into my stream regularly and let me know that everything that she's accomplished on this platform is because of me. And every single time I would reassure her that it wasn't me and that it was in fact her work. This is something that I did both publicly and privately on our call in July 22nd because I believe...
Okay, I mean, this is a private call. We don't have anything about it.
...and giving people credit for the work.
Yeah, people are just weird when you're a streamer. Yeah, it happens. I'm sure people are weird about me. Well, if it is the consequences of my own actions. If you're lost, we are kind of reaching the point where the friend/streamer friend that they made, when they got together, or when they became friends and things like that, and they started having their falling out, the falling out seems to be very weirdly parasocial, and it starts getting in this weird space. I mean, I don't know if it's specifically a trans person's thing, because it's not. It's just everybody. I think that a lot of people ignore red flags for a variety of reasons. Oftentimes, they try to look past them, and they just
Things
don't
like that.
realize
They're
how
actually a
bad
really
they
good
are.
person deep
Yeah.
down. They're not like a total psycho, and then it's like, oh, yeah, they were. I was just giving them the benefit of the doubt when I really
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah, it's just giving your friend the benefit of the doubt. It's not particularly to the trans community. Now, I understand, and I've talked about this. It's a problem with the ACC, where the ACC, one of my issues with the ACC's self-policing is they try to do like this, like, oh, I'm so woke that it needs to happen and it needs to be like protected. And I can kind of see a little bit what Ranger's trying to say. I think what you're trying to get at, it's not necessarily like the trans community. It's more of like the quote unquote woke spaces, because they don't want to ostracize each other, because sometimes that's just like, it's seen as like perpetuating hate speech. Well, that's not really the case. At the end of the day, if somebody's acting weird or untoward, it shouldn't be allowed, and it doesn't matter who they are or what their like what their identity is. Yeah, it's an overcompensation kind of thing. They just don't want to be seen as a hateful person because they're always like in a hateful area.
The work that they do, but because again, this was supposed to be my friend. I wanted to encourage her and empower her and make her feel good about the work and her success. So the idea that I was taking credit for something that I've both publicly and privately acknowledged wasn't my doing was strange.
White guilt, but it's straight guilt, is wild. There goes my streamer. Watch him as he goes. Now.
I was doing Enrique Iglesias. Like,
no,
because be your hero.
I can be your streamer, baby. You can tip away my pain, oh yeah. That's way too high. I will stand by you forever. You can take. I don't know how I would do that at this point.
My tips away.
No, yeah. You can't take my tips away.
And it just reinforces the fact that Lexi didn't care if people were speaking negatively about me.
Come on, Greg, you're having fun.
So long as there were
I saw a bunch.
Not only were all of these complaints completely unfounded and unfair, but it was the exact kind of shit talking that you would expect somebody like Lexi, who wants her friends to give her.
You can feed my dog today.
Heads up when people are talking about, to let me know. And instead,
but
she
it would
lied
have to
to
be
me.
for every
She
streamer.
lied by omission, and she kept that information from me. And not only did she keep that information from me, she broadcasted a private conversation while giving people a space to speak negatively about me. That's when I realized that Lexi was dangerous, and that's when I started to quiet quit the friendship. That night, I would still get on stream and...
I don't know if I would call them dangerous at that point. What I would say is that they're manipulative, and they don't hold themselves to the same standard as they're asking other people to be held. Yeah, it's just very weird.
Let people know to be kinder. I would follow up on the things that I promised her I would do, and I would take a break from stream. About a week later, a few of the members that had talked shit about her started reaching out to Lexi and letting her know that she was a terrible person. Messages would include things like, you're a bad friend for allowing people to...
Don't do that! Don't do that. That's fucking openly chastise and flog those chatters. If that happens, you openly flog those people. You should name them by name. Strike the fuck up. If you're a chatter and you're fucking around, you're getting fucking called out. I don't give a fuck. Don't do that. That's a really bad thing to do. That's a really crazy precedence.
to talk shit about Jory. You're a hypocrite.
Okay, Boogie to Blue is funny. I will say that. Now listen up. Here's a story about a boogie guy that lives in a boogie world. Oh, that's crazy.
Self-absorbed, you act like a child, and you wiretapped her, and Lexi would go nuclear. That morning, I would wake up to screenshots from both sides where Lexi alleged that somebody in my community wished cancer on her, and I would receive the screenshots from not only Lexi, but my community members showing exactly what happened. One thing that I also want to add is the fact that Lexi also lied by omission on these text messages. Now, I can't show you the exact text messages that Lexi did send me. What I can do—
Two-way consent law also protects text messages.
Is that true?
No. No. I don't believe so. Wait. I would have to double check, but I don't believe so. Because then, no, because it's for recording. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a recording law.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's incorrect. Okay. That's just wrong. From what I understand. I have to double check.
Cupcast became a member.
No!
Cupcast celebrates 3 months of membership.
Thank you, K-Huck. Thank you for the 3 months of... Yeah, there are different rules for text so far. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you all better write down your ideas.
Do is I can show you the screenshots of the conversations from that, because thankfully the people that were involved did consent to having them shown on screen. If you want to, you can pause.
Hazel, I'm so tired of how obsessed you are with the people half your age. You would think about your colossal fucking age. That way you would have to at least have 1 ounce of common sense. Hey, thank you so much.
Deja vu from Initial D, except it's a music video of DSP begging and
50
wage quitting.
K-Hawk, hi.
Thank you, K-Hawk.
Thank
we appreciate
you.
it.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. K-Hawk, thank you so much for the 50. You didn't have to do that, but thank you, thank you. Deja vu. I'm waiting this wage before. I do like deja vu. But here you are every single day in your Discord server being very hypocritical, running your mouth about people that couldn't be any less disinterested. We love you too, K-Huck. And adding everybody in the server over petty ass drama. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Your chatter sucks. Whoever this community member is, they fucking suck. Your community should not be doing this. Straight the fuck up. Your community members shouldn't be doing this. They should not be reaching out to a creator privately and saying, hey, you fucking suck, by the way. They shouldn't be doing that because it's very, awfully, let's be honest, it's kind of, on your behalf.
It's kind of predatory as well.
Yeah. This is not, this isn't okay.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know, shitty? I can't think of the word,
I don't think predatory is,
why are you getting involved in online drama? Was this, were you paparazzi? Were we going back to the early 2000s? We're trying to get actresses to kill themselves?
Yeah, it's not just that, I wouldn't necessarily call it, I don't think, it's not necessarily predatory, but I think, Blarna kind of said it best, this is touching the poo behavior. Yeah. This is a fan of the other streamer? Yes. And apparently a fan they both share. But, again, you shouldn't do that. Okay, fine. Chat. You want it? You've got it. K-Huck has given you guys the greenie, chat. I'm going to turn the camera off real quick so I can grab the greenie. I'll be right back, chat. Greg, tell the people how you feel.
I'm okay.
Right now I'm working on a thumbnail for the Shad video, and I'm like, do I want to make it fucking weird and just go out there because it's Shad Man, or am I just gonna go typical big text, solid background? I don't know. So just sometimes in the middle of the night, chat, I'll be like, man, I'm bored. I'm just gonna make a random thumbnail for something. I don't know why I've been infected. You ever like that, Greg, where you're just like, I need to do something right now, and I don't know why?
Just thumbnails or in general?
Just whatever. Is there anything that gets you and you're like, I need to do this?
Yeah, all the time. I just never have the money to do it.
Oh.
Okay, chat. Chat. It's time for my little autistic dog. Chat, are we ready? Chat. You know what, chat? We're going to do something very special for you. We're going to go over here. Mute alerts, and we'll go all the way. Chat! I went on the big screen for a reason. Leia. Let's see if you can hear it.
What's the idea, Blue? Okay.
All right, I'm going to move, and let's see. Come on, Leia, eat it! You guys... Okay, come on.
Move the mic so the Jack can see her eating it.
She's not going to eat it.
Why is she not going to eat it?
Because she doesn't like when I can stare at it. Oh, she's actually going to do it, chat! Oh, she may not eat it. So this is the thing. She'll cry. And what will happen is she will not eat it if I'm in the room. Now, if I open this door, she will run away with it, I think. Leave the room?
That's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty good idea.
You just leave us with the dog. The dog's the new streamer.
She sees me, chat. This isn't working.
Not the feet.
Yeah,
Not the feet.
Yeah, I have my grippers out today. I don't know what to tell you. The mic is in the way. Chat, she won't eat it. She's cried. She's literally crying right now. I don't know if you guys could pick it up. She is crying.
Why? Why is she crying?
Because she's overexcited. She's literally...
She's emotional and doesn't know what to do with these emotions.
Yeah, she's crying.
Oh,
I hear it now.
Yeah. If I talk, you can hear it. She is not happy that I could see this.
Why? She's like ashamed?
She doesn't like... Yeah, you can hear it a little bit. You can hear it, chat. She's
What
crying.
are you doing to her?
Yeah, you can hear her.
What are you doing
She's
this?
overstimulated. She does not like when people know. I have to talk so the noise gate is loud enough. The noise gate is not loud enough for it to hear.
People don't know
You can hear her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys can hear her. She doesn't like it. Because she won't bark. Okay, I'll leave. You can... Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm done.
He'll be back. Can't live without chat. She's just looking. Like, is he gone?
Oh, come on, go to mom.
Oh, going to the door.
She went. Listen, she went to the other room. She literally, I could still hear her. I told you, chat. She's fucking my little autistic dog. I love her to death. But she gets so upset when the greenie is there. Autistic is real. She's crying at Cloudy now. I hear Cloudy in the other room, and she's like, I'm gonna look away. And she's crying that Cloudy is in the room. She has to go into the kitchen! Listen. So dogs can't have autism? I don't know. I don't know if dogs can have autism, but Leia fucking... I didn't mean to did that twice. Listen.
I know my cat Stormy is pretty antisocial.
Yeah, I don't know if dogs can have autism, but sure as shit this one does. Will she eat in front of Cloudy? No. She's crying. Honey, you might have to come in here. Oh, now she's back, chat. Look, she's back because she needs to find peace. This is hilarious right now. She's
Thank you,
so...
K-Hug.
Hey, K-Hug, thanks for the 5 gifted. Oops, I muted the
Thank
thing.
you.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you to everybody who has just been gifted a sub by K-Hug. Thank K-Hug. Hey, bosses for the 2.
Autism.
Rena became a member.
Oh my god, this is so fucking hilarious. Oh, you guys, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but she's crying.
I hear it.
The memes Jack the Black Dragon became a member.
Thank you. Very based. Oh my god, Kayak with another 5 gifted!
Thank you.
Holy shit!
The Viking Odin became a member.
Thank you so much!
If you check general chat in the Discord,
Noldo the
Cloudy
Nido
has
King
posted a
became a
video of the
member.
dog crying.
Thank you guys. Oh my god, there's so many alerts going off.
Portism is strong with this one.
That is true. And Kayak again, thank you so much for oh my god.
Seacow became a member.
Okay, we'll skip it. I'm gonna mute the alerts just so like we can get through it. Yes, hooray for Design Wife. Play Cloudy's POV. Yeah, sure. Well, I have to download the video.
You have to download it. You can't just click it.
The technology is an impossibility for him. Just do it.
Because I would have to show Discord.
No. It's fine. Do it however you want to do it. That's fine.
However
you want to do it is the right way to do it.
Chat, give me a second. I want
fine.
to download the video, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. How do I play the video?
You go to your downloads and then you click the video. And then
all right, hold up, chat. We're getting there. We're doing it, chat. I promise. Hey, Zanty, forgot with the 3 members. Oh, she's eating it now, chat. I heard a crunch.
So much is happening.
Holy shit, Kayak with another 5 gifted. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. Makari
became a member.
Makari got one. Yay, Makari.
And 4 cups.
4 cups. Let's go. Jesus Christ, Kayak, thank you so much, dude.
And Laura.
Hold up. How do I play this, chat? Chat, I'm trying.
If you download, you just click it.
I am.
In your downloads.
It's in my downloads.
You should just open VLC.
Star with another 5 gifted.
Oh,
Chris the Dark. Gifted. There we go. Chris the Dark is now a gifted member.
And Beckett and Chris the Dark.
And Beckett.
4 cups became a member.
What a big one.
Jesus
What a big one. That's
Christ.
crazy. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Screenshot that.
How do I get this to play in? Okay, I have to get it to play in VLC. Hold up.
Jess H became a member.
All right. Okay. Fucking Kayak with another 5 gifted. What is happening?
Kayak, what are you doing?
What are you guys doing?
Thank you.
What is happening?
The other
You
cat
got one,
and
you
do.
got one.
Became a
What
member.
is happening?
Kat.
Thank you so
Kat
much. Cat got one. Q got one.
Mercury got one.
Single-handedly giving all the mods.
Okay, Cat. Okay, chat. Display capture. No, window capture. We're gonna get the VLC. I'm gonna change the window capture to VLC.
Make sure
I'm gonna show it.
Oh yeah.
Window capture change. Okay, chat. Let's watch this. Why is it? Okay, for some reason it's not playing the media. Interesting. Okay.
I mean, we see it. And
you see it, but
Discord.
it's not. I may have to just display capture it. All right, chat. I'm gonna do it again. Here we go, chat. Oh shit! Do I not have the? Hold up, chat.
It's working. It's working fine.
No, it's fine in his stream.
No, they can't. They can't hear it. They can't hear it. I think. Can you guys hear it? I know it's silent. I'm trying.
You gotta make an audio check for this. Yeah.
I used to have it. I don't know why it's not there. Oh, you know why? Because it's media. Give me a second.
You guys, I wanna.
Okay, wait. It's just playing. It's playing.
Okay, but
Kayak with 10 gifted. Jesus Christ!
K-Hug.
oh, baby. Okay,
You
I can't
hear her.
either. I'm not looking.
Oh,
I'm
Lynn
looking
got
away.
one.
I'm not
Yay,
looking.
Midge-matic.
Midge, MC80 line.
Holy shit! Guys, I told you dogtism, chat.
And you sit there.
I'm so loud.
You're so loud. You're
I'm
so
so
loud.
loud in my
Cloudy
own
doesn't even
voice.
need to be in the stream. You can hear it all even there.
I don't know if dogs can have autism, but she's just staring.
Oh.
I told you guys.
Stan
Oh,
Designs
baby.
became a member.
Thank you guys. She's so upset. Chat, you can see way too much of my house right now.
became a member.
Holy shit. There we go. That's my dog, everybody. Oh, God, there's so much. Guys.
Violet Songbird became a member.
Thank you so much, Cool Anime Girls. Thank you for the 2. Mod K-Hug, she literally bought the soul.
She bought the stream.
She bought the stream. It is time.
I want to say, Fauci, you have grown as a streamer because literally 2 months earlier, you would never have been able to pull this off.
Oh yeah, I would have not been able to figure out what the fuck was broken.
Greg probably would have left the room, shot himself.
I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
All right, let me change the window capture.
He didn't hear me.
You're very proud of me. Thank you.
Nope. Prove it. Prove I said it.
I can go back into the stream. Yeah, everyone's shocked about the loudness. That this isn't my home. 2 months ago.
Carpets.
Thank you. Thank you. Closing up my job right now. Please give me an all clear. Please give me an all clear already. All clear.
I mean, hopefully, depending on where you are.
All right, let's get back into it. Oh God.
Screenshot.
What is this?
Bat Apocalypse became a member.
Oh my God, there's so many memberships. The thing is fucking broken.
This has never happened before in the history of the Oplog.
Themselves so you can zoom in. But one thing you'll notice is that at no point will she wish cancer in any of them. And pause to read or screenshot themselves so you can zoom in. But one thing
girl, no respect. I get being banned. I just want to say, Josie Lamb, you're a piece of shit. You're an evil, sick, parasocial person. No, bring Tati to, please. The more the merrier. Again, here's my big thing. Your fans are doing this. You should not be supporting them doing this. I know this person's not a drama person, but this is fucking weird. You shouldn't be allowing this. Oh my God, Black Flower for 2 months.
Blackflower became a member. Blackflower celebrates 2 months of membership. Boo.
Boo indeed.
Thank you.
Yeah, you shouldn't. My whole big thing, you shouldn't be okay with this though.
The old Italian man is loud.
Yes.
Very surprising. Also, congrats on learning technology.
Fuck off, you guys. I actually run the stream very well. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I have set up. That's why all the audio sounds good. God, K-Hug again!
K-Hug, pay your bills.
Okay, please.
Make sure your
K-Hug.
bills are paid.
K-Hug. Last one.
M. Lockwood became a member.
Oh, okay, thanks,
Please.
thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, God. God, Micro Monic's out of... Oh, boy.
Oh, I guess you need to give Kayak your other nut.
I don't... That's...
Don't say it like that. Phrasing. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Star,
fucking Star
please.
with the 5.
Star, no.
K-Hug got the fucking thing. Yeah, both Ritas got it.
Both readers.
Both Ritas. It's so... The stream is so fucking borked, it doesn't know who to give it to right now. That's how you know it's fucking... This has happened to us before, where it's so borked, it's trying to find people to give gift subs to.
Yeah, these are names I've never heard of.
Well, Bennett, I know. Joe Ville hasn't been here in a while, but I know they're VOD
Nicole,
watcher.
I don't know.
Nicole, I think I've seen before. I'm done, I promise. You guys are lovely. Last one, that's fine. You guys already gave so much as it is.
Sus Valarna.
You'll notice is that at no point will she wish cancer in any of them. And the only reason I saw the original message where she was quote-unquote wished cancer upon was because the person who wished cancer upon her sent me the screenshot in which she claimed that she was being wished cancer upon. Lexi's girlfriend Tati would receive a message from one of my community members named Hazel saying, "Hope she saves me a seat in hell." Tati would then...
Okay, again, I'm more kind of frustrated that you're just okay with your audience doing it though. I'm gonna be legit. You shouldn't be okay with your audience doing this. You should be announcing that. I don't like that. Again, the way Lexi responded, also grossly inappropriate, but you should really tell your audience, you need to stop.
And respond by saying, "I'll meet you there," proving that this conversation was taken at face value when it was up to Tati. But when it got back to Lexi, she was alleging that that was a wish for her to have cancer. And I feel like I really shouldn't have to explain this because it's very obvious what it means. Nobody was saying that they wanted Lexi to have cancer. They're saying you're a bad person and I'll see you in hell for it. But of course, it became something that Lexi could blow off.
Yeah, but it's also a bunch of fans doing it. That's the problem. Again, I don't agree with Lexi, but this is... No, K-Hug. Thank you for real. No,
yeah,
thank you. You don't get it. You are for real the realist. But no, this is... Ooh, it's pouring out now. This is you shouldn't be okay with this. Like, ay.
Out of the water and make it seem like she was being victimized in a way that she never was. Was it mean? Sure. But wasn't it also mean that Lexi wiretapped me and tried to use me and felt so jealous of me and entitled to 2 million followers?
Okay, you weren't wiretapped. You were just recorded. Chill. It's not wiretapping. I'll tell you. It's just. But okay.
They're old maybe and they don't know.
No,
what
they're
just
young.
means
You
someone
can tell
just
this person-
recording.
No, I think this person just doesn't know what drama is, which is fair. It's fair, but like. Again, what Lexi did was grossly inappropriate, but just chill.
That she literally broadcasted a private conversation?
Yes, yeah, no, they shouldn't have done
funny
that.
And ironic is that one of Lexi's community members explicitly wished cancer on my community members. This was something that I find funny and ironic is that one of Lexi's community members explicitly wished cancer.
I hope your entire friends and families and loved ones get cancer too. Yes, but this was in response to them thinking that cancer was wished upon somebody who's reportedly had cancer. Stop. Leave community members alone. Just leave them alone. Yeah, this is getting petty now. This is weird and getting petty. Leave random chatters alone. Focus directly, unless the person is telling them, chatters, you need to do this. Discord members do this. Don't care about the random chatters. Literally don't care about them.
On my community members. This was then brought to Lexi's attention via her DMs. And while I can't show you the DM, I can tell you what it said. Lexi said that it was okay for people to wish cancer on my community members because they were going to her defense. Again, continuing the theme of Lexi allowing people to do things.
Again, you can show them. It's not protected under the two-party consent rule. But that's a different story for a different day.
In her name and her doing things in people's name that she would find inexcusable.
Again, I agree. It's a double standard. It's a stupid fucked double standard. Hey, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, you can finally clock out, Star. I will unmute and replay both of your things because wait. What's playing first?
Now is when Cuck refunds all those memberships.
Oh no. Fine if they did. Replay
There's
activity.
a service fee for each one.
There's a service fee for each one as well.
Oh god.
I'm trying to replay your stuff, Star, so it should be trying. Replay activity. Let's see if that works.
Anybody else did it. At the end of the conversation, Hazel would also sign off with a meme that says, boobs bounce when I walk. This would also be grossly misinterpreted to be transphobic towards Lexi. Lexi claiming that because she as a trans woman has smaller breasts and somebody saying that their boobs bounce when they walk, that was transphobic. But the irony is that the message came from another trans woman, one who doesn't have surgery and one who doesn't have HRT, which means she has no breasts. It was just a flippant joke that was again blown out of proportion. But
oh, this is so petty. I love this. I'm sorry. This is extremely petty. I don't... K-Hawk, you said that you were done.
K-Hawk.
K-Hawk.
Jexrold became a member.
K-Hawk, you said you were done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to everybody who's now a member.
But anything Lexi can use to victimize
Star, you said you were also done!
And she'll grossly misconstrue it because
what is happening?
Please pay your bills.
Pay
Burn
your
that
bills.
one. Nice.
Oh, Burn. Great. Congrats to Burn. What is happening?
Zolva became a member.
Oh, thank you both so much, guys. You guys are
Thank you.
crazy. I love it. Fight of the oil
Oil
barons. No.
No
Don't
oil off.
do-
No,
no,
please,
don't do that.
please.
Listen,
pay your bills.
eggs are expensive. Make sure you can afford eggs.
Yes, please afford your eggs for the
Where
love
I
of
live,
Christ.
An 18 carton of eggs is $13.32.
Kyrez with the 5.
Thank you.
Wow,
Oh, it didn't
hard
go
stuff
off.
up front, petty in the middle, just like the ACC.
Darnginger became a member.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Kyrez's thing.
Jenny P.
Okay, no. God, there's so much happening.
Burn the
Thank you,
world.
2D
No, we got to
Trash
burn. Okay, where are we now? Fuck me.
2D Trash TM became a member.
Okay,
nice,
we
nice.
damn it, we missed fucking
Okay.
Kyrez's.
I went to visit my parents yesterday to take care of my taxes, and my mom gave me like coconut milk, like a jar of butter chicken mix, and some basil salt she made.
Oh god.
But now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with all that basil
How many
salt.
donated memberships for you to take your shirt off again?
I don't even fucking know. We're currently
I mean, it was like $40 American.
Thank you.
Technically so.
What is happening?
Thank you.
Life hack: just get chickens free eggs all day.
I didn't skip
That's
you,
true.
Kairos. I'm gonna
That's
read it
true.
out loud.
That's true. They don't even. You don't even have to feed them.
Wow. Wow. Hard step up front, petting in the middle. Like the ACC, so much of it starts to rhyme and hurt. I hope they had a hard finish to this vid, or else. Yeah, like this is petty as fuck. Leave the shirt on. I was gonna leave it on.
Leave the shirt on.
I was not taking my shirt off this stream.
But now you have to.
Thank
you.
Take your shirt off again, e-girl. I'm not a femboy.
You can take your shirt off during the Shadman stream.
You know what though? If we hit the next, if we hit the next goal,
No, I
if
cannot.
we hit the
K-Hawk! Hey, what's going on, friend?
Hi.
Hi, K-Hawk. Thank you. Oh, today's been a day.
Well, yeah, of course. Listen, it's the least that I can do. I gotta have the block out. You know what I mean?
Thank you, K-Hawk.
Don't listen to Star.
I love you guys.
Take it
you
off.
guys are awesome.
And we love you too. Everybody, it's K-Huck. Remember to always, if you're not already, please make sure you're subscribed to K-Huck's channel. One of the mods are going to put K-Huck's channel in the fucking thing. And remember to like the stream.
I will do it.
Yes. Remember to put it like 16 times in there. Fucking flood it. You could spam it. I don't give a fuck.
Fine. All right.
Okay, you're a mod now. You can spam it. The shirt stays on.
Yeah, that's right. I could do it too.
The shirt stays,
I can do it
please.
myself. That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, K-Huck is a mod.
But no, I wanted to tell you that I love you, every single one of you. That you guys are amazing,
Oh, thanks.
and
Thank
you guys deserve it. Just
Thank
saying.
you so much. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Take my
much.
gifts. Take it.
I will take. I will lovingly take your gifts. Thank you so much. No, take it off, guys. I have to leave my shirt on. I can't take it off. I can't.
No, please don't.
This is not
I'm
the
sorry.
appropriate content.
Child-
Not appropriate.
Please don't. No, don't pull a Rich and just take off your shirt.
I've
Please
already done
don't.
it. I've
No.
already done it. I got paid to do it.
Oh,
Valdi still hasn't put the short up.
I did. I thought I put the short up.
You didn't.
Oh, I guess I didn't assign it to something. I'll then take your pants off.
Oh my god, no.
Oh. Anyways, Valdi, delete that one. I made a re-edit because I had a friend look
I
at it
got
and they're
it.
like, "Oh, you should edit a bit closer." So I put a new
Take
version.
my
No,
left
no, no, no.
lung. Midge, I'm not gonna take your left lung. Stop it.
Why is Midge asking people to take lungs? Why?
I'm not
Why,
gonna
Midge?
take your left lung.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Platinum,
so
you
funny.
keep paying for crazy things. Show ball. Fuck off.
No.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
I'm not an oil baron
Nope.
either. Jesus Christ. I'm not an oil baron.
Shave your mustache off? No.
Don't. He looks like Adam Driver.
I
What?
Hi, Greg.
That's
Hi,
an upgrade.
Ash.
Hello.
How are the
Hello.
both of you?
I'm doing better.
I'm doing fine.
You guys are crazy. Yeah, we're not even halfway through this video. We need to get to this video, chat.
All right, get to the video.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
Oh, you're
Let's
fine.
go.
You're fine. Let's go.
It gives her a storyline. Following that, I would end up taking a 3-week break. And during that break, I
Okay,
would
you
contract
take a
COVID.
3-week
Lexi
break?
and I would talk a few times on the phone, and at this point, I was just trying to keep the peace. But something struck me
Color
as really
correction?
strange throughout the conversations that we had while I was on my break. Lexi was aware that I had COVID, and she would repeatedly tell me that
Okay, this is a side note. I can tell you this. The color correction putting you in sepia tone is kind of crazy. Oh, that's
I
funny.
guess it's because it got dark
Salvi.
outside.
Oh, yeah, and with the $1.99
Okay, huh?
pound.
Commentate like
Or
one of your
euro.
French girls block.
Yeah, it is. It is. I am your French girl.
she had my address and that she wanted to send me a care package. And I remember thinking, like, this feels weird. Am I thinking too deeply into this? Am I reading
Yes,
into this too
maybe,
much? Is she trying to threaten me? Because it wasn't, hey, I have a care package for you. Is it okay if I send it?
Pupper must masticate.
Star,
You're right,
thank you,
Star.
thank you.
Papa
Oh
must
shit, we hit the
masticate.
fucking goal.
You did.
That means Pupper gets to masticate, everybody. Come on, it's time to feed the puppers. She just came back again. She's right behind me, chat now. And I'm gonna move the
Yay.
microphone. Go, child, go! She has
Destroy them,
consumed
child.
the treat.
Hi, Leia.
Hi, girl.
Hi, baby girl.
Who's your good girl? Who's gonna have to take a massive shit later? You. You are.
Me.
Oh, I brought her to my parents'
You know
place,
what?
and she kept getting
My
food.
Pluto is down here with me.
This is my bar
Hey,
money?
B?
What do you mean bar money? What do you mean bar money? Hopefully that means you're not going to the bar. You know what? Yeah, based. Drinking's for pussies.
No, Pluto is down here with me too. Hi, Pluto.
Hi,
Hi,
Pluto.
baby. Hi. Hi,
We have
baby
the
boy.
we have the pet thread if you want to share any photos.
Oh yeah, we do. We always have the pet thread.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes. I will
This is the
definitely
bar
show
equivalent.
pictures
I'm
of
allergic
Pluto.
to alcohol based.
It was, you know, I have your address, right? I was thinking about sending you a care package because I have your address, and I didn't want it to get to you and you wonder who has my address. So is it okay if I send you a care package to your address? That struck me as incredibly strange, and I knew in the deepest pits of my heart that it was a threat, but I was trying to hope for the best. Around August 20th or 21st, I would come.
Why do they have your address? Why can't you talk about why? Because they went to your house! They have your address because they went to your house! This is why you don't let people into your home!
Bruh.
Did Falgi just call Q a pussy? No.
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 But he is.
He's trying to start drama between Review
I
Tech
mean,
USA
I'll
and
call him a
all-
pussy and
yeah.
he'll agree. No, I'm kidding. I love Q.
Come back after about 3 weeks off stream.
No.
I love
You just started his channel, Joey Drama.
And I wouldn't
He
address
didn't do the
anything.
food
During one of
stream
the calls,
yet.
I did tell
He's
Lexi
got
that I would
drama
come back
after
and put up
one
some rules.
stream.
I sat on a fucking phone call and was told that rules would be implemented, things would be discussed, it'd be handled,
I just posted a couple of Pluto.
blah, blah, blah.
One of the things that I had been
Just
dealing
now.
with was a declining mental health, not only because of what had been going on,
That's
but
my
because of external
baby.
sources. Which
That's
is why
my
I was shocked to hear her say
Oh my god, I don't care about your declining mental health. Okay, I do care about your declining mental health. Let me be very real. It
Wow.
very
Wow,
much
the
sucks.
mental health
But please
professional
don't-
does not
but
care
please
about the
don't-
mental health of other
Falgi,
people.
jeez.
But I will say this:
Goddamn.
don't do the I was in a dark place when my community members are doing something that they really shouldn't be doing.
True.
I'm not hating
True.
on AlluringSkull for feeling uncomfortable by this scenario. This is clearly an uncomfortable scenario. But like there are weird things that are going on that are not being said. And it's not all cut and dry. I think there's a lot of over dramatized language right now. And I'm very curious to see where this go.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair.
Not, I
Okay,
didn't
that's
hide
fair.
anything from you guys about that situation. Like, that's a fucked up part.
Because
Except you
again,
did-
flashing the gun, very fucking weird. Like everything else, very fucking weird, but it wasn't wiretapping. People record calls or broadcast them. Shouldn't even be broadcasting them, honestly speaking. You can show screenshots of conversations. That falls out of the audio recording law, where two-party consent state. Shouldn't do it, but shouldn't do it if you don't have to.
did hide things from them. You hid the fact that in addition to me talking about how I would have some rules set up for when I came back, that I was struggling with my mental health, and I had been fighting my healthcare to try to get access to a psych eval for 9 months. You knew that my mental health was declining. You knew I was fighting to get access to medication. And as somebody who constantly boasts about how you care about other people's mental health, I know I've been saying this word a lot, but it was ironic for you to omit that. But then again, it was ironic for you to expect me to disclose information about conversations that I didn't take part of and wasn't aware of, while you
Yeah,
allowed-
but why would they? Okay, so these are actual critiques. Why would they speak about your mental health? Because if they did, you'd fucking freak. You would have
being
actually
the troll.
You would have actually freaked if that was the case. And again, I'm not being mean. I do think that this Lex person interacted with them grossly inappropriately. And I will stand by that. It's just like, we need to see more than just this. I need to know a little bit more of what the conversations were. I need to know a little bit more of what was happening. Greg is absolutely right. We say this all the time. You can show that something happened, but if you don't have proof to everything, maybe omit it. Talking about someone's mental health is like your own piece and doesn't go well historically. Yeah, you shouldn't really talk about other people's mental health if you are not equipped or you're not close enough to that person. If this person talked about AlluringSkull's like mental health, it would have been incredibly parasocial of them, especially because they were on the outs.
The other aspect of like showing screens too is you can present it to people who are non-biased in the situation and can not necessarily read between the lines, but can infer different.
They could put
inflections,
the
and you
timeline together too.
Yeah, and you can I'm not saying this you specifically, but like you can over exaggerate sometimes, you can misremember, but having these pieces helps towards your case, so to speak,
and credibility.
And what you're and what you're talking about. I believe in most of these instances, and in this instance too, I believe fucked up shit happens. I believe like you have stalking issues, you have weird interactions with former friends, former chatters from similar or same communities type of thing. But like without additional screen caps, it kind of leaves me wanting more for.
Yeah.
Why are we laughing?
I think Kyrez kind of like said it the best, and it wasn't like laughing, but it's like this smells weird on both sides, but one of them has a gun.
Yeah, sure.
So shrug. Like, yeah, one of them like flashed a gun. That's weird.
I don't think you can do that on YouTube.
I don't think you can do that. You can't do it on Twitch. That's TOS. That is TOS. You could do it on YouTube. What's his face did it?
I didn't know.
There's gun channels.
There's gun channels, and Charlie did it.
They're like all demonetized, aren't they?
No, not the gun channels. I don't believe so because it's educational.
I'm fairly well. It can be educational, but you can't show certain things. Like YouTube's very picky and choosy about whatever they want.
Yeah. This is warranted in this scenario, but it's just a bad argument. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Mitch. It's not that I don't believe them. My issue is that like, it's not holding your own community accountable. You should be able, as a creator, in my opinion, in any space, to hold. Flashing a gun is not educational. No, I know flashing the gun. We're talking about gun channels.
Like SBS Russia. Or
well, that's old.
He got old YouTube, and he's also demonetized and got arrested.
Well, yeah, that's different. And then his gun seller got murdered.
Where one of their fans went and shot Trump or tried to shoot Trump. There's that one.
But that's the thing, right? It's like there are different levels to it. I'm very curious where this falls into. Very interesting.
Welcome back, K-Hawk.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Let's see where this goes.
People to talk shit about me in your own Discord. In addition to that, you frame me talking about getting approved for laser and getting approved for my psych eval as me gloating about my approvals.
Meanwhile, they just hop back on and talk about how they fucking got approved for this or this and that. It's like fucking.
To be honest with you, I was petrified at that point and I had no idea how to move forward. Not only was I afraid of you because you had already proven that you were untrustworthy, but at this point I had already unlocked your public record. So I knew exactly what you were capable of. And to be honest, at this point, none of this.
Hey, Star, thank you for the $4.99.
The news in my area calls veterans a waste of money. The whole purpose of my donations are to give back to people. Not a waste. Purple heart emoji.
Thank you very much, Star.
We appreciate it.
You're always
again, this goes for K-Hawk, this goes for Star, this goes for anybody. Make sure your bills are paid. Yeah. Make sure you get stuff for yourself. Make sure.
Don't be giggling don't giggle like that.
I'm serious.
What?
That's important.
No, you're K-Hawk. Don't be giggling like that. No, you're fine. You're fine.
What? My bills are paid. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
I don't know. It's a blanket statement to anybody.
Listen,
Like,
as long as Mr. Huck can play his video games, that's all I personally care about.
Yes, he can. He can for years and years and years on end.
As long as he can. Yeah.
Yes. He'll be fine.
Name, you will not go in debt for the bit because you're already in debt from student loans.
Oh,
no.
Got him.
You know what's funny is that he calls me his sugar mama because of the YouTube stuff now that I'm monetized now and all that. So I'm his sugar mama
That's
now.
Fair. That's fair.
So,
Funny.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
So I feed into his bad habits, whether it be games or whether it be other stuff.
That's fine.
I somehow feed into it. That's just
It's all based.
Matters because you
it
still
is what it is.
Yeah.
violated my trust by wiretapping me. You also admitted that the only reason you act like this is because you're jealous of me. So of course I'm not going to talk about and implement rules and try to protect you. I'm trying to escape the damage.
Okay, the camera's out of focus. It's bothering me. I get it. They're jealous of you. It also it is this weird thing too, because what I'm also getting is that like they aren't on the same part of the journey of their trans journey as you are, and it is like a thing. I get it. A lot of this maybe we could just move past. Because the threatening violence is what really matters. You're treating this as the same thing as threatening violence. That's why if you're going to lead to something, you put it in the middle, not in the beginning.
Damage that you have proven you can cause me. On September 2nd, things really ramped up. She would go on to say that she was going to start her Twitch live with a more shady title. However, one of her community members and her partner Tati kept her from being shady. She said that the dust had
Tati Westbrook or a different Tati?
I would be drowning in plastic WH-40K models if I didn't donate.
No.
Oh no. Well, listen.
Me too.
You are donating
Thank you.
to the Gunpla stuff because I will at least show it off. I don't have a setup to do a Gunpla stream yet. But I will 100% try to do some in the future. Don't be shady, be a lady. Real.
settled or had it. Maybe this was the calm before the storm. And on September 3rd, she would start threatening my life. She started off by saying that you don't fuck with people.
K-Huck.
K-Huck, hi. You're literally here.
Tinman became a member.
K-Huck, you're literally
K-Huck, don't. You're the content
here.
now. Don't do it. Don't donate.
K-Huck. I'm muting alerts right now. K-Huck. K-Huck.
All right, fine.
K-Huck.
Yes. Yes.
You did it again. When are we gonna get through this fucking video? We love you. You know this. You are loved. You are loved here. That's not the point. We're getting back to it.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
K-Huck is stream sniping. That is hilarious. This is new age. Listen, Oilers, this is new age stream sniping. Oil. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. I think that's I think that's like real. That's funny as fuck if like people would do that. Is stream snipe by donating. That's actually hilarious.
Derailing the stream.
Yeah. If you want to derail me, pay me.
Bro, I would tell you if I was streaming.
Oh no, you're fine. I don't give like. This is my thing with stream sniping. I think it's perfectly fine and is part of the economy. Yes, please sub to K-Huck. Lower to your
sub to K-Huck now.
Sub to K-Huck now.
Well, thank you. I'm at 643.
Yes, we're gonna get you there. It's gonna happen. We know that for sure.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, let's do it.
People who have your personal information. It's a dangerous game.
It's a dangerous thing when people have personal information. Just say
yeah, no, that's unhinged and out of pocket. They should have never said that.
that. Don't play games with people like that.
She then followed that up by saying that she would make my life a living hell. She also followed it up by saying that she's the kind of person to buy a plane ticket and show up at your home.
I'm the type of bitch to buy a plane ticket and show up at your fucking
again. Unhinged shouldn't say that out loud.
doorstep.
She would then go on to detail how she wanted to quote bite my face off like Mike Tyson.
Yo, if they ever have a fucking TikTok.
Okay, you already said this at the beginning though. You could have put this here now.
I don't get why they're repeating it.
This is fucking Twitch boxing fucking creators match. Oh bitch, I already have the name of the motherfucker I want. Beat the brakes is a fucking understatement. What the fuck I would do? I'd be known as a fucking Mike Tyson. I'd fucking bite my
fucking Christ again. The slur is strong with the that's fucking insane.
I will say repeating this is good for stream. If nobody was at the beginning, they get to see this again.
Yeah, this is oh, it's Killjoy. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, this is important to repeat for the stream, but this is just like, again, you shouldn't do this, but also you shouldn't have been okay with your fans perpetuating it, because it did get to this point because your fans were not being managed. Your community was not being properly managed. It's on you. Like, I don't think that this person was remotely okay with lying about other parts of themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is just weird. Yeah, all you need to do is show her being a psycho.
fucking face off. Fuck your fucking FFS.
And lastly, and most scarily, she would pull out a gun. During the 3-week break when Lexi was talking about how she had my address, I remember—
yeah, don't pull out a gun. Not even a fake gun. It's fucking weird. Don't do that. That's unhinged behavior. I don't fucking condone that. Like, it's not funny. Nope. It's not funny. Nope. It's not entertaining. Like, we say wood chipper as a joke because, like, we obviously don't want to say, like, crazy shit. Hey, Kick In from Sweden with the 50 cents.
Thank you.
Good morning, Kick.
Good morning.
Where's our alert sounds?
I turned it off because of the fucking gift
where are they?
I'm trying. They don't replay when I want them to replay.
Yeah, don't kiss me after the tax return hits. Listen, Rena. Listen.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh God, my head.
Listen, I have been blessed, and I'm passing it forward. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I put mine a little bit later. Yeah, don't pull out a gun. Hammers exists. Yeah, yeah.
That I had her full government name. I did a background search on her. Not only was it terrifying that she was threatening my life and to dox me and pulling out guns, but Lexi's a convicted felon stalker and somebody who has been convicted.
Why would you? Why? This is interesting.
This is the stuff I want to see. This is the stuff I want to see.
Arrested. That is
okay. Following, harass, cyberstalk, stalk, cred, threat to person, follow, harass. Okay, so they were arrested for cyberstalking.
Killjoy, can we get a
charges only from?
Can we get a look up on this one? What a twist! Yes, I did laugh like it was under the sea.
Valji,
I did. This is this video goes from 0 to 100 back to 0 real fucking quick, and that was at 100. Just recently, the delivery driver sued Starbucks for $50 million because of some scalding hot coffee caused disfigurement to their penis.
It was tea.
Needless to say, he won the case, which is again crazy.
Well, yeah, back in the 90s, there's the woman who basically got third-degree burns to her thighs from like.
Well, yeah, that was the McDonald's one. Again,
that was the McDonald's one, the famous one from many years ago. Yeah.
I mean, if we can make sure that this arrest number is legit for this person, yeah, sure, this is fucked if true.
For threats to kill, which is part of what added to my fear and why I felt paralyzed.
There's another one.
There's another one.
And somebody who has been convicted for threats.
No, so what's happening? So so they did detonate them. So this is okay. It's something I don't like about this. What they're doing is they're separating it. They're
homicide,
separating
willful kill.
Yeah.
Written threats to kill or do bodily harm.
Yeah. So what they do, because I noticed this, they put like kick in. What the fuck?
Kick in. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a big day.
What is
on
happening?
this stream?
Bing became a member.
On this random ass stream where I just found this book.
Preston
Sunday. Hey.
He still subbed.
Oh, right?
A real like
Thank you, guys.
Underdog. Right?
Guys.
Oh, Person Sunday became a member. Oh, that's nice.
Sunday keeps getting fucking memberships left and right every month.
He's gotten more subs. He's gotten more gifties than our resident artists.
Yes, I know. That's hilarious.
Does Diesel and Beckett have memberships too?
Beckett does.
Beckett just got one.
Beckett got one today. You gave. I think
you gave Beckett and Chris the Dark one. I posted it in general chat.
That's funny.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, but this is like is legit. This is like legit crazy. You shouldn't be fucking threatening people. You shouldn't be fucking doing any of that shit. Oh, was that you, Sprinter? Listen, there's so many.
Which is part of what added to my fear, and
I think
I felt paralyzed for the 3 weeks that I didn't stream. I didn't know how to handle things, and I wanted to.
Hey, Hawk.
Sprinter, I believe.
What?
No.
Hey, Hawk. Thank you.
I'm waiting for the Tippy membership. That's what I want. 07 K-Huck, 07. Okay. All right, let's get back into it.
And peacefully. But at this point, she was threatening to do the same things that she did that caused her to get a stalking charge. She threatened to show up to my home unannounced.
Okay.
But at this point, she was threatening to do the same things that she did that caused her to get a stalking charge.
Yeah. Oh, they really had a trellis. They pulled up the fucking trellis.
Oh, they did. They're
mad. They paid that money.
Yo, they pulled up the fucking trellis. Yeah, you know what? That's legit. That's what happens. Oh God, the alerts are still going.
Grimtide.
I'm just gonna fucking skip to it.
She threatened to show up to my home unannounced. She threatened to dox me, and by pulling out a gun.
Yeah, again, like all of the gun shit is insane. All of the threatening of violence, I don't condone, and the fact that this person has like stalking charges, legit. This doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I'm about to say, Killjoy. If we have the trellis thing, yeah, it's here. Or this may be because that might be like their other thing. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Undefeated threats to my life and my safety. She was threatening my life without saying so. That day, I would pack up and leave, get an Airbnb, and I would get out. It's crazy to think that all of this.
Yeah, the summary is below. Yeah, no, I saw. I mean, I could read it. Yeah, sure. Let me just open it in a different window for a second, because I don't want it in the main window, so I can just pop it in and out. Let's see.
Interesting.
This is 2020. I guess this is their. I guess this may be their non-dead. Like this is like their new name, from what I could tell. Notary. I'm trying to see if I can find anything. Defendant. Orange County. Responded. Buckland wrote the following report in the statement. Okay, so this would be like the person the case was for. Would hand him a jacket from the bedroom. Buckland walked away. Video games. Tell her to leave him alone. Tarova followed Buckland into the corner of the. Slap Buckland on the right arm. Buckland then called 911. So, either So either they showed the wrong person. I made contact with the victim. Okay, this is a little weird. Okay, so I'm going to show this because this is where it gets a little funky. I wish it didn't go all the way up, but so this is where like we're reading this and this gets a little funky. So the defendant is Natalia Toro. Okay. But they're showing them as Buckland. So they showed this already on their stream, Robert Buckland. They made contact with the defendant. Buckland reportedly, in the written statement, asked Tarova to hand him a jacket from the bedroom, and they went to play video games. Tarova came out of the bedroom, began to yell at Buckland, and follow him around the house. Buckland walked away, got slapped, called 911, left to grab a drink and snack, yelled a single comment at Buckland, and then went into her room. Tarova denied any incident and again denied any other actions taken by her. I observed the video of the incident from Buckland's phone, and it showed that what Buckland said was correct. He continued locked away if Tarova had followed him. Off screen, Buckland, Tarova, swing arm, it's a smack. Tarova was confronted about walking around the apartment and began to change her account. Inconsistencies in Tarova's statement. But here, if I can see where is the stalking charge? Where is the stalking charge? Come on.
TikTok versus fucking Twitch boxing fucking creators match. Oh, bitch, I already have the name of the motherfucker I want. Beat the brakes is a fucking understatement. What the fuck I would do? I'd be known as a fucking Mike Tyson. I'd fucking bite my fucking face off. Fuck your fucking FFS.
And lastly, and most scarily, she would pull out a gun.
Okay, yes, we know about the
During
gun.
the 3-week break when Lexi my life and to dox me and pulling out guns.
We know
Lexi's
about
a
this.
convicted felon stalker and somebody who has been
Okay, stop it.
So
convicted for threats to kill, which is
so looking up one of the statutes, they were also potentially assaulted because this takes place in 2019. So it seems like they were also involved in another instance where they were the one that was assaulted. So pattern of bad behavior and pattern of bad relationships is what I'm kind of gathering from this.
Yeah, it's presented weirdly, especially when the second one gets shown for less than 5 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, again, aggravated stalking. This specific Florida code, I don't think that that's the one that we have. I could double check, but I don't think so. Again, like, I guess this involves other stuff that's happened with them. With
part of what added to my fear and why I felt paralyzed for the 3 weeks that I didn't stream. I didn't know how to handle things and I wanted to just act quietly and peacefully. But at this point, she was threatening to do the same things that she did that caused her to get a stalking charge. She
let's see.
To just act quietly and peacefully. But at this point, she was threatening to do the same things that she did that caused her to get a stalking charge.
Okay, Granite Christian versus Buckland. Okay, so this is just a separate instance entirely. They just happen to be in Orange County and they're involved in lots of drama. This is a person that just has history of explosive relationships. That's essentially what it is. I don't mean to be mean, but why?
Okay.
Yeah, like this just seems to be like a series of just explosive relationships that this person is involved in. I mean, popping their dead name, probably not the kindest thing to do.
Yeah. But they're probably mad.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing
popping
it.
their dead name, probably not the kindest thing to do. But again, this is a person with a criminal history regarding to stalking. It's important to suss out. It also seems that they've also just been in toxic relationships based on what we found on it. Fucking weird.
She threatened to show up to my home unannounced. She threatened to dox me, and by pulling out a gun after making multiple threats to
subtitles.
Oh, sorry. KL, who wants to say hi? I just said so. I gotta go. Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
to my life and my safety. She was threatening my life without saying.
Let's see.
So that day I would pack up and leave, get an Airbnb, and I would get out. It's crazy to think that all of this stemmed from something that truly wasn't ever an issue, and it became something that was so explosive for no reason. I want to take a moment to talk about how incredibly hard it is to be convicted for stalking as well. The wild thing about stalking charges is that they're incredibly hard to prove and to get pushed by the court. So the fact that she had been convicted for stalking was so incredibly dangerous and telling of her character, but it also put in
the gun waving is disgusting. Yeah, of course they're mad. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just like, okay.
perspective why that gun was extra terrifying. People that are convicted with stalking in the state of Washington aren't allowed to own guns, which means that gun...
Okay, based. Now they're doing Seattle stuff. No, it's okay. It's okay. Night, K-Hawk. Thank you, guys. Thank K-Hawk for everything.
Thank you, K-Hawk.
Please remember to share K-Hawk's channel in the thing. Let's get them to 700. Let's fucking bounce them. Let's just do it.
Bounce them.
Bounce them. I don't know. Is that the term?
Numbers go up.
Number go up. Make their number go up. Thank you again, K-Hawk.
Bounce on it, chat.
Greg. Why are you being sus? Boost. That's what it is.
I'm sorry,
Boost
I'm rubbing off on Greg.
Why are you rubbing on Greg?
No, I'm saying I'm rubbing off on Greg.
Why are you rubbing off on Greg? Playing the video chat.
Yeah, is an illegally held gun. Coupled with the fact that she had already been charged with threats of homicide, I was terrified, so obviously I had to get out. The following few days, Lexi would go on and slander my character, calling me selfish and clout-thirsty despite the fact that she was jealous of my 2 million followers and made it abundantly clear to me. Doing things like claiming that when I raised $4 million for an organization called Point of Pride that I was doing so selfishly, and that she's the kind of person that could just run a marathon herself.
Other people out there in the same position I am as a streamer, like, they just don't do shit like that. I'm sorry to say this, but majority of the fucking people I've run across that do this shit professionally don't share at all.
So you're admitting that you feel entitled to other people's platforms.
Okay, yeah, that's such a weird statement. What a fuck, what? Yeah, you're like shitting on them for donating and raising money. Who cares? Who cares?
They don't do raids, or they fucking barely help other people out, or they fucking, like, I'm sorry, they don't. I've yet to meet anybody that does the things I do.
Except I did share. In fact, I raided you consistently along with other members of my community and even people outside of my community. And I'm gonna call bullshit real quick. I raid more than you ever have on Twitch. But not just that. On our private...
Okay. The raid off? Yeah, Jory raised a lot of money. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is such a weird fucking, like... Why? Yeah, Weird Champ. They take care of themselves and their loved ones and give back when they can. Yeah, this is such a why are you so focused? Oh, when they do this professionally, yeah, fuck it. They're giving back. Who the fuck cares? Who are you, you gun-toting fucking weirdo? Like, what? Again, I don't hate guns. That's not what I'm saying. It's like literally you're toting it on stream. You're a fucking, you have a fucking criminal past. Again, nothing wrong with being a criminal. You have a criminal past. But clearly, whatever anger issues and shit that led you to get that, you have not dealt with. You are not a functional member of society, and you should probably get checked out. Now, again, this was September. I'm very curious to do a where are they now moment. But I guess, like, you know. And they're an extra on the cops. Yeah, stalking is, like, fucking mad crazy.
Call on July 22nd that you wiretapped, you literally admitted to the fact that you don't really like raids. When I was talking about how I was okay with people being upset about the fact that I won't do slow mode,
Op block girl, she's been logging in her op block world. No.
Because I respect that my space might not always fit everyone and that I need to prioritize myself, you said I would never want to lose community members. And so I don't really raid. So it's rich that you're now getting on and act as if you are this holy grail of a human being that is so kind and so selfless and that you raid people all the time. Because you don't.
On a personal level, not for fucking clout.
Here's the thing about doing things on a personal level. You don't know the things that I've done personally for people because I don't bring it to the internet. That's kind of the point. And you've completely contradicted.
Yeah. I got no fucking issues with this. Listen, the beginning of the video kind of lost me a little bit. This is bringing me back. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Fucking fair at 100%.
Addicted yourself and defeated their purpose by saying that you could do these grandiose things and that you are this virtuous person that would be unlike everybody else. But think about it. You have a small platform and look at the way that you use it. Why would I believe as a viewer that if you were given a larger platform, you would somehow be better?
I'm not touting some fucking shit I did on fucking TikTok or fucking Instagram because I think I fucking saved the world because I showed up on a marathon to help out. I'm the type of bitch, I'll go set up a marathon my fucking self to go help people and make it happen.
Okay, then do it.
All right, bet.
This is always my thing when people complain about, oh, well, this person just spends money on on charity, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you can tax deduct a certain percentage. If you donate a large, if you donate a lot of money, I don't know how much it can be taxed off.
There's a cap.
I believe there's a cap. But at the end of the day, it's like it's still a benefit overall. Like that's the thing. It's like, yeah, maybe Jory could do that. Maybe they could do this, but it's like this is just an insane level of cope and weirdness. This is not a green screen. This is their stream room. We didn't start the content is complete. God damn it. Charity is inefficient, but sometimes it's the only means we have since taxes don't ask. Yeah. Or don't do shit. Yeah. No, 100%. 2D, you're absolutely correct. Like, it's a start. It's never perfect. It's not going, like, oftentimes it's not going to the direct, or should be going to the direct governmental resources that are, like, just supposed to make these things exist or function. But if it's all you can do, it's all you can do in the moment. It's just how it is. And I think just being like, oh, I'll set this up, then just do it. Show that you've done it. Don't be about it. Don't just talk about it.
Oh, and by the way, I did organize the TikTok-a-thon. I was part of the people that helped organize it. Something that you don't seem to understand is actual...
Oh, fuck. Oh, I love T. I love T. Wait, is the person we're watching the stalker? So, for those who just got here, Lexi, the Caucasian individual, it's the only way to kind of like identify. Has a history of stalking. They were friends with Jory or AlluringSkull, this creator, and over time became very like uncomfortable and jealous and stalkery, threatened physical harm. Like this is just insane. Yes, the white girl. I'm sorry.
The white girl.
I did it. Fucking sue me, I guess.
Community, because your community isn't allowed to do anything but revolve around you.
Literally, Tati was at the point of banning some people that are fucking mods because they don't know how to fucking find time and place for what they do and things. I hate to have to do this at the beginning of my fucking stream, but I'm laying the fucking rules out because Dami Mommy's back. If you don't fucking like my rules, I will fucking put you in fucking timeout or I'll kick you.
I will say, it's fine. If you want to silence chatters, again, for Jory, my biggest thing is that you don't be okay with your community talking shit about somebody. It just never ends well for you because it is a point of attack for that person to come around. You just be like, hey, we don't do this. Or even if you're in a drama with someone, be like, hey, we're going to keep it civil and keep it to drama topics and understanding this person. Like we have that in our server. Even with people who we are in dramas with, I still want to be focused and polite. It's not like a cope thread, nor is it like, oh my God, this person is now the devil. Like, listen. If it's focused on the topic, perfectly fine. If you're calling them a pedophile with no fucking, like, with off a rip, with no research and no proof, don't do it.
Making a Mama Max.
Yeah, like, we don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of giving me Demon Mama vibes. You are not wrong. Battle queers forever, right, Demon Mama? Battle queers.
The fuck out. I'm not playing these games no more. Stop being fucking weird in the chat. Stop asking me fucking stupid questions. Stop being all fucking lovey-dovey on each other like in the middle of fucking chat. It's weird. This is my living room. This is my house. My stream is my home. Don't fucking do shit like make out with each other basically in chat while I'm in the middle of fucking stream. I'm just gonna do it. The next time I'll call you out by your name.
No gooning in chat.
No gooning in chat. You cannot goon in chat, but if you're glazing me with money, you can.
Oh.
I'm just saying the glazing with money, not the other stuff.
Phrasing?
Don't goon in chat, motherfuckers.
You can't stop chat and do what they want.
Yes, I can.
Nah.
You could have come into my house. You come into my house and goon in my motherfucking chat. Don't you fucking dare.
Period. That's how we're doing things from here on out.
The gooning is not a fucking DLC. You do not get this. You're telling me I can pay pig gooning? I mean, that's OnlyFans content, baby. You're pay pigging for gooning all the time. You know what I'm saying?
here to have a good time, do my job, and do a stream, and have you guys have fun, and let you guys enjoy the things that I do in my life on a daily basis.
If you didn't catch it, that's a really long-winded way of Lexi saying that she doesn't want people focusing on anybody but her in the stream. In fact, she often encourages people to sexualize her and talk sexually.
Use me like a bowling shoe and stuff me. You're talking to a girl.
I thought I was bad.
Honestly, that.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Honestly, I like that one. That was funny as fuck. You can't like. Okay, I'll say it. I got no issues. Chat.
Okay.
You just gotta use me like a bowling shoe and stuff me. That's for you, chat. You can clip it and ship it. I give 0 fucks. Cause that shit is actually fucking hilarious. Mitch, no. Mitch, no.
So you can use me like a bowling ball and throw me in the gutter.
Oh, fuck me. That's hilarious. Use me like a bowling shoe and stuff me is probably one of the fucking funniest things I've heard. That's a banger. That's a fucking banger. I'm sorry.
Girl that deals with anything from 9 inches and up. My biggest one is 15.9 inches long.
Okay, I don't need to hear about your size queen shit. No, we don't need. Oh, no. No, bowling shoe threat noted.
Thank you.
Bowling shoe threat noted.
Also,
Bowling
yeah,
for
don't be the queer cringe, like the queer cringe. Don't be the cringe queer person that talks about your fucking like how big a size queen you are. It's always lame. It's always been fucking lame. Like
if like a white lady talks to me about her size king,
yeah,
I'm like, oh cool. I didn't need to know that.
Like I don't care. This girl's room is absurd.
Yeah,
is a statement.
it looks like a K-pop nightmare.
But it's like there's so much art and it's so disjointed from one another. Yeah, size queen shit is gross. If it's not a part of your content at all, like don't do it. Doesn't matter your sexuality. Yeah.
It tickles my inside of my belly button.
So it's that.
What do you mean? Don't fucking say that, you stupid fuck. Listen.
I mean, they get butterflies. That's what they mean. Right? It's like you get the little funnies in your tummy, right? They're not in the belly buttons, right?
I can't. That's so. Oh.
Yeah, I had a friend who ended up marrying a guy who's into belly buttons.
You mean you know Grums? The navel fucker?
No, I don't know Grums. I know it's someone else.
Oh, girl, you just have indigestion. Yeah, like again, we say sexual shit on this platform, but I also like I'm usually pretty chill about it, and it's like it's always for comedic effect. But like this is just tone deaf in a weird way.
Fascinating that she would focus on the aspect of people being lovey-dovey on each other. She doesn't want you making out unless it's with her. If you talk about how sexually attracted you are to her, she'll always thank you. But if you do it with anybody else, or if you act in any other way where somebody else is getting the attention, then it's a problem. I thought this was a community. I thought this was a group of people coming together. But
no, your community should not be doing that. I'm not defending Lex. I'm just highlighting something that's really dumb because of the way you're phrasing it. Do not have the community goon live in the fucking general chat of your stream.
I think they just mean like just.
No, I know. I
don't mean like that. Or like...
No, I understand. I agree with them on a lot of the points. But like, yeah, the sexual community thing is weird. Like, being too sex positive is a literal problem. Yeah, again, it's more like I think Jory's like they're hitting notes. But just like it does sound like they're condoning it if it wasn't just focused on Lex only. Just don't. I don't think they're condoning it. It's just the language that's like kind of doing it.
Yeah, they're trying to explain shit.
Yeah.
Is that group only allowed to exist when all of the positive attention is on you? And I would wager yes, because that's one of the issues that you created with me. You constantly acted as if people in my community were comparing us, when in reality, it's been you all along, and I know that because I've spoken to all of them. And the vast majority of them don't even talk to each other anymore. So there's no reason for them to keep up a facade and try to protect each other because they're not even friends. Lexi, you don't know what community is, because a community in your mind is people who worship you, to the point where people feel like they have to explain why they've been gone from your stream for 3 days, because otherwise you act angry towards them. You treat your following like a cult, and you are their leader. And that's further reaffirmed by the fact that she acts slighted anytime
I'm not gonna disagree. Not gonna disagree.
somebody leaves her Discord.
I smell bullshit amidst. Somebody else left Discord, so don't know.
Yeah, don't call random chatters out like this. This is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird to target chatters.
This is bad behavior. This is fucking scummy, shitty, scumfuck behavior. Don't do that. Like, it's just like, if someone wants to mouth off and they think that they can do it, that's a completely different story. Don't fucking do that shit. It's so fucking disgusting. Fucking hate people that do this. It's so weird. Also, like the stream, motherfuckers.
I don't know that.
The way she speaks is reminiscent of a partner who is abusive. One that tells you that you'll never find somebody who treats you as well as I treat you. One that forces you to stay with them at all costs. And one that doesn't respect you or view you as a human with agency over yourself. Lexi has been proven to be incredibly dangerous. Doing things like bragging about the fact that she would terrorize people from a young age.
I did fucking heinous shit. Like, yo, I used to fucking hit licks and fucking kick in doors and rob fucking dominoes and shit as a fucking kid. All
Okay.
kinds of fucked up shit that literally probably scarred people's fucking lives and gave them fucking PTSD.
To gloating about the fact that she gets annoyed when people don't like the fact that she supports abusive musicians.
Well, see, I love Marilyn Manson, but when all the fucking like Rose McDowell and stuff and all that shit happened, it fucking ended up being such a shitty thing because like I couldn't even listen to fucking Marilyn Manson without someone like bitching about it. Oh my god, don't you know?
It ended up being a shitty thing, not because somebody was being abused, but because you didn't want to catch heat for listening to an abuser's music. I guess that's the beauty of being a pathological liar. You can't sit on stream for 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I don't think that's not pathological. That's just them not fucking caring.
It's
it's kind of a petty point.
It's the constant argument of separate the art from the artist shit, and like it'll never. Yeah, it just comes off as them trying to be like a turbo badass. Yeah, it just sounds like they're an asshole. Yeah, it just sounds like they're fucking shitty. That's all it really is. It just sounds like they're really shitty and they don't care. But yeah.
They pretending to be a kind person without shit coming out about you. Any normal person would think, wow, my favorite musician's
separate the goon from the gooner, you fuckers.
Piece of shit. But no, not Lexi. Lexi is worried about the optics of how she's going to be perceived when she supports shitty people that display the same behaviors as her. Lexi is evil. And not only that, but she's a liar.
Evil, I think, is going a little bit far.
Evil's a bit.
Evil is hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic. Yeah. It invokes the wrong stances that you want to have in the conversation. You can argue similarly to using the word lynched as well.
Deranged, sure, you could deranged. Use. I think deranged.
Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Unwell.
Yeah.
Threatening. Dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I 100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah. Optics and evil. Revival. Again, I don't necessarily disagree. Malicious is a great term for this.
Malicious. That's great.
I don't disagree with a lot of what Jory has experienced. I just think that, like, hey, there's ways to highlight these certain things. Hyperbolic language, not always. It's like Greg said earlier. Why you show screenshots and sometimes recordings is because you can be hyperbolic as well as dramatic in your retelling. And it does sometimes come off as bad. In this case, Lexi is still a fucking weirdo. By all means, Lex is a weirdo. And a fucking
I would
freak.
Say, like, trying to hit them on this point, it seems kind of like pearl clutchy.
Yeah.
When you're accusing this person of stalking and threatening, like, why are you bringing this up?
Yeah.
This isn't important.
Yeah. And like Kyra says, again, they uprooted their entire life because of this person. They're going to be bad faith as they want. Yeah. And that's true. Again, that's totally fine. That's literally what I'm highlighting. I'm highlighting why I feel like that's happening. Yeah. I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just like sometimes you got to critique certain things.
It feels personal because it is personal, and that's understanding. But a lot of people aren't looking for personal gripes necessarily or personal aspects to it, and they want to know like the facts. This is what happened. This is what happened. This was that happened. And then there are people that are going to want like the personal anecdotes to it as well, obviously. But
and I think Midge kind of like puts it like very fairly. As unfair as it is with a lot of these takedown videos, you do need to kind of like put your personal feelings aside. And like,
to reach like a greater audience.
Yeah.
That's my personal thought too. Is sometimes you have to set the personal aspects aside to if you want it to reach more than your community or more than people that are willing to listen to you off of your own.
And yeah, I will say that like the petty shit back and forth when we've really reached a point where we've reached like a penultimate like movement is interesting. Yeah, there's multiple takes in this. They added stuff clearly, or they just did multiple versions of this perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Again, it just sets a bigger picture.
It's noticeable.
Yeah.
It wasn't like something they're trying to hide either.
Yeah, and they're clearly not. Because they would have been wearing the same clothes, same hair every time, consistent like makeup, stuff like that, which is again perfectly fine.
Over the time that I took off stream, not only did I uncover some of the lies, such as the fact that she was getting ready to get Twitch partner, or lies about why it is that we had a falling out, but Lexi would lie about the smallest things. In fact, on that trip where she came over to my home back in June of this year, I remember her handing me this art that she painted herself, and when she handed it to me, she said, "I'm not as good at traditional medium, so I'm sorry that it's bad. But of course, as a friend, I would just be happy to receive art my friend made." Shortly after that, she would DM my partner some digital art that she pounded out because she's so much better at digital art, and I remember my first reaction being, "Wow, this looks like AI, but you must be a really good artist." And I never looked into it too deeply. But after I started unfolding the lies and uncovering everything about her, I went back and looked at that art, and I realized that it is in fact AI. From things like my arms.
Hold on, pull that up.
Well, what art?
It's absolutely
After
AI.
I started unfolding the lies and uncovering everything about her, I went back and looked.
That's
absolutely.
yeah.
That's absolutely AI.
That's the fucking
God,
filter.
that's the most AI thing ever.
Okay, I'll be honest. Like, this is a great petty shot from across the bow. Again, Jory's got me. Sometimes the petty shots from across the bow, fucking stellar.
They should have kept that on screen longer. They're so terrible at.
No. And to be fair, no, it's 1.5 speed. You gotta remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is. My bad.
good point.
I
Fair.
rescind my point. I'm sorry.
And this is like their first ever takedown video, from what I understand. They don't typically do this shit. Which, again, I don't think anybody really has to. Why does it look like Fauci? Fuck!
Oh, it's like Lady Fauci on the left. Yay!
Fuck!
Wow.
Even I could see it. Fuck me. Yeah, and that's so easy.
And I realized that it is in fact AI. From things like my arms growing out of a couch, to having extra hands added, to my partner's tattoo floating off of her skin, to inconsistencies in the texture of her sweater, to zippers being added. This was something so simple that you didn't have to lie about, and yet she felt the need to. And after inspecting it, I realized that this digital art that she had pounded out in a few hours had actually been sent to her by somebody on Discord. So why would she lie about it? Is that this digital...
Wait, so she copied...
So the one on the right
another
is the
AI?
original. Yeah.
Or no, so when you do a prompt, generally it'll give you like
Oh yeah, it
6
gives
or
you
whatever.
different versions of the prompt.
Yeah.
No, they're saying someone sent them the image on the right, and then they
Yeah.
ran it through
No,
an
no,
AI
no.
filter.
Yes. But
Yeah.
then this is the extra hands. Like, this is like, you can see like the fingers don't fucking match up. There's multiple. There's no thumb. That's not really a thumb. That's just an extra finger. And they're not all the. Yeah. This is. Yeah.
art that she had pounded out in a few hours
Oh,
had
they
actually
ran
been
it
sent to
again.
her by
They ran it
somebody on
again,
Discord.
yeah.
So why would she lie about it? Over the course of our falling out and her streams, she would also lie and say that she used to write people's dissertation for college in a week.
I used to write papers like overnight for people. I'd write somebody's dissertation for them on shit like in a week's time and guarantee them an A.
And if you know anything about a dissertation or how Lexi writes, you know that it's not only impossible to do in a week, but it's impossible for somebody who...
Hey everyone, I don't want to go stream. Hey everybody.
Who's saying this?
This is Lexi.
Hey everybody, I know I just
okay.
woke up. May get on the stream, I don't know. Kind of mentally fucked over, pouring myself into a cup that has holes in it, and it just sucks. Yeah, so many people seeing the Discord get smaller kind of fucks me up. I started to fill out a new Discord. I'll decide if I keep both or not at all. Cancer stuff, lack of appreciation. Had people who were literally mods telling me that they hope my cancer kills myself. I didn't see that in anything. We didn't see that. Yeah, this is like interesting. This is just like, I think this is them just responding to everything.
writes like this. She would also go on to say that she was close.
Okay, that isn't. You can't determine that. That's
people write differently in Discord than like if they're working on a paper. Like
yeah, that's a weird petty shot across.
I feel like somebody saying that they literally helped people write their dissertations for college is itself a big lie or a fabrication to some extent. I don't think you need to pull up somebody's Discord posting as a comparison to that.
It's not the own you think it is.
Yeah, that's not as great of a
Yeah.
to a PhD in fine arts. I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody with a PhD in fine arts has no understanding of anatomy, no understanding of shadows, no understanding of lighting composition or values, and no understanding of art to the point where they heavily rely on AI.
Damn.
Damn.
If you're wondering where we are today in this, obviously I'm safe, I've moved, and there's no way that she can dox my address and therefore endanger me. But this entire situation really sucks because it forced me to move at a time when my dog has to be put down, and so now my dog has to be put down in my home that isn't his home. And this is shitty for so many reasons, but that one for whatever reason really hurts. But today I went on live and I announced that I had moved, and I did see a few of the people, including my former moderator, the same one who tried to say it was a Minecraft gun to protect Lexi from getting deplatformed, sharing my live to her. When she came on live, all of a sudden things were changed. After 5 days of violent rhetoric and attacks on my character, all of a sudden Lexi was calm and happy and inspiring.
You lost 4-3 earlier? Oh, that's the worst. I'm sorry you guys lost. But I'm sure you guys played your ass off. People respect you more for your morals and who you are as a person than they will if you gotta win.
Morals? Morals? Girl, morals?
Okay. Stop! The fucking it's sometimes the petty gets me back. The petty gets I know a lot of people I write on the side for obviously for Diesel. I gotta get writing on a new script.
We're gonna miss our deadline.
I mean, there is no real deadline. There was no real deadline.
We wanted one a month.
I know. I mean,
that was
I'm
the deadline.
working on 2 scripts right now. Get on my level, Fauci.
I'm exhausted. I'm crazy. What do you mean you're working on 2 scripts?
Well, because we got the fiction one, and then
that's the doc.
We have the fiction one and the non-fiction one.
Asshole. Yeah, I know. I've been busy.
The other
There's
like
a few things that I want to add to this, and I'll probably be reading them off my phone because I want to be as
y'all are never on time. You're not wrong.
Concise as possible about what I'm going to say.
Also, the subject has a lot of info. It's a little bit too much info for like a.
Yeah. Despite my partner's involvement equally, she was never the target of this. She was never the one that was threatened. She was always infantilized, and I was made to be the stereotypical selfish, evil, and mean-spirited person. It's hard to detach the racist connotation of how in every position from my relationship to my friendship, I was this big bad person, and the poor white people around me needed to be protected. It didn't matter that my partner...
Huh?
Again, there's nothing that has indicated that this person is being overtly racist towards you. I think that that's just not.
It's easy to believe in America, but I would also like some proof. Of this.
Yeah. I would like something besides your anger towards them.
Yeah. Again, as petty as they want to be, just have to like get the fact from fiction kind of stuff.
Because then this is the thing we talk about this with Jar. People throw things at him,
yes,
and aren't true, and he gets away with it, type of thing. In Jar's instance, like you don't want to be saying things even though it's again, these are personal gripes and personal issues that you're having, in the language you're going to use when constructing the video and the script is going to be personal. Like you want to take that step back so that you can get things right and set straight, so that you don't say the wrong thing, and then people let them off on a technicality type of thing. Like this person's bad for X, but people said Y, and because Y is wrong, they forget about X.
Trust but verify, as 2D says.
That's perfect.
That's like literally the most perfect thing. Like it could be that it was. It also could be that Jory has experienced that level of racism from being in a mixed couple. Okay, I'll say this because it did happen to me. I was out with a family member, and I explained I was dating somebody. I typically date people of color. It's just always happened, and the person said to me, "Oh, you opera singers," because they knew an opera singer as well. "Oh, you opera singers always go for exotic women," and I had to the shudder I had, and I had to be like, I gotta keep the fuck together. This person's like in their 70s and 80s.
An ancient person.
It's not a fucking fight to have. I fucking shuddered, and I'm like, we're just gonna move the fuck on. Yeah, and
okay, I'll compartmentalize that and put in the back of my head.
I'll put
and
it.
Not want to jump off the bridge right now.
I put it in the. There won't, but like, their time on Earth is finite right now. A product of their time, 100%. Bro, I'm sorry, I'd laugh. I kind of have
I'd
to
laugh awkwardly, and then you got to do the whole like, we actually don't say that anymore.
I literally
Anna, please.
My exact comment was, what was it? It was like, please don't say that in front of them. Because this is the kind of person that would. And I was like, okay.
Oh no.
I know.
Anyway, back to the video.
There was involved equally.
No. But this is a point of like, yeah, they probably have been a victim to implicit racism, like in relation to their relationship. I don't disagree with that. I just think that you calling said person racist because they infantilized your partner because the partner is not the ire is you're conflating a little bit, unless I see otherwise.
I was a bad partner, and it didn't matter that Lexi threatened me because I was a bad friend. Let me make this clear. I don't want revenge on her in any capacity. Since I've announced that I've moved, Lexi has been completely changing the ways that she's acted. From acting dangerous and violent to acting sad and pathetic, and this, I would assume, is all done as a ruse to garner sympathy and for people to feel bad. And I genuinely do. But here's what gets me. She doesn't feel bad about wiretapping me. She doesn't feel bad about trying to manipulate me into dropping people that care about me genuinely for some clout. She doesn't care about the fact that my dog's last week wasn't spent in the comfort of his home because she threatened me and forced me to move. But she especially doesn't feel bad for emboldening people to the mindset of publicly supporting the idea of my lynching. She had no problem stalking and threatening to kill 5 years before, and she has no regret doing.
Again, lynching is very strong language. They express personal harm towards you. That is 100%. They inferred personal harm towards you. 100%. 100%. But you are also then saying that they would galvanize their audience to also come find you and hurt you. I didn't personally hear that. I don't doubt it. I just personally didn't hear it. Gotta be very careful when you, again, it's like Greg said, like, again, Lexi doesn't seem hinged and seems manipulative for sure. But sometimes you do have to be very cautious with the words that you use because that isn't what happened. I don't care if I like that choice of words because it's a very specific implications. Yeah. Well, it also ties in that they believe that they're racist. Let's just.
I wouldn't say that isn't what happened. That isn't what's presented here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not presented.
Or that it's not present here. That's not how it comes across.
Yeah.
Either to people who have no hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, I would agree.
Doing it today because she doesn't actually care. She doesn't feel bad, and she probably won't ever feel bad. And again, despite all of this, I don't wish harm on her, and I don't wish harm on any of the people that did this to me. I just want to be left alone.
Yeah. Like Mitch says, you really the Jory's entire thing is being in everyone's mouth, good or bad. Yeah, we read this before. Yeah, you need some like serious evidence for that specific allegation, because even with the racial connotation that the word lynching has, you are also then implicating her fan base, which you kind of have some crossover with, or did at the time, as being just as violent as she's being. And you have to be, personally for me, you have to be very cautious with that.
When they claim I enjoy being in people's mouths, I don't. I want to get on and post my silly videos, hopefully inspire other queer people and show queer people that we can live happy and normal lives and
that's
succeed.
fair.
And I want to do the thing that I love, which is social media. I don't need controversy or confrontation. I don't even like that I have to do this. I just want a normal life. I also want to make it very abundantly clear that the most successful portion of my career ever was when I was just shitposting. I didn't need to be in people's mouths and read constant dehumanization or see writing on the walls of white queer people jumping to the same Republican mentality of people like me shouldn't have platforms to succeed. I don't enjoy knowing that all it takes is one perceived wrong move for people to pull the pitchforks and torches as they actively threaten my life.
Yeah, this person is 100% a victim. Irresponsible, I don't know if I would go that far. What I would say is charged. And it does always lean to a little bit of irresponsibility, but just in like different ways. Yeah, the revealing of a dead name is probably somewhat irresponsible if they've never talked about it. Doesn't mean that they don't have a right to feel a specific way about them having to move and all this. And the threats against their life, implicit or otherwise. But I can see where some people would lean to irresponsibility. Again, I feel like a lot of the emotions feel warranted. The charged language is what it is. We are just on the outside looking in, and we just have the benefit of like kind of like being a little bit more hypercritical just overall. Because that's just our part of the internet. Yeah, warranted completely. Yeah.
life. It's hard enough being trans on the internet, and this might be a crazy thought, but I would prefer things like this not be thrown on me in addition to what outsiders from our community view us as. It's not fun or quirky or cool for things like this to happen. It's not fun or quirky or cool to be in people's mouths to the point where you are forced out of your home. And it might be shocking to you to hear this, but I don't enjoy knowing that a friend of mine turned her back on me, threatened my life, and had people publicly ready to lynch me. I also want to make it clear, this isn't the first time.
Again, no, that's not what happened. When it came to specifically the audience was not ready to lynch you. Yeah, every time. Yeah, again, they let their anger speak out. It's some parts that undermines the video, but like it's very real. This person has stalking as stalking
the
charges.
Anger is understandable.
Yes, 100%. Like that's like it's the dichotomy of it, and it's always why sometimes it's very hard for the person in the video. Zan, I know you didn't fucking take a shower. Don't fucking make that joke.
I
don't believe him.
Streams.
It's always why it's so hard to make your own, like a call out video of a drama you're in, because people will nitpick your frustration and your emotions as like weakness or poke holes in it. Again, this is their first time doing this. I hope it's the last time they have to do it.
I don't wish this on anyone.
Yeah.
Time that somebody has done something like this to me.
Okay, if I did that, then please take those screenshots to the police so that they can serve justice, because that's terrible.
4 years ago, a child made a video claiming that I bullied someone to death. This quickly resulted in a flood of people threatening my life and calling for my deplatforming.
So at this point, I don't know if you've seen the video where I talked about someone accusing me of bullying a girl to death.
Yeah, TikTok, this is the part of TikTok that's wild.
What? Why do we let anyone under a certain age on TikTok?
Because their
the
parents
algo.
don't care.
The algo.
But like this is the shit that's crazy. The way like accusations just fucking sprint. Like this sucks, and they had to do this.
That comment is literally the comment is literally the isn't that the guy that isn't that the guy that did this? Isn't that the guy? Isn't this the person that killed a person? That's crazy.
Yeah, this video is a fucking roller coaster, I will say.
Well, the kid responded and said that he just wanted attention. And while I think that's terribly disgusting, and I'm definitely going to use this as an opportunity to tell him why that's not okay, you don't know how this affects people. You don't know what my mental health is like. You don't know what random people's mental health is like online. So this is a good lesson for you. Do not bully people online. Don't make up rumors just because you want attention from somebody. That is so messed up, no matter what your age is. But with that said, this is a kid. Stop going to their profile and telling them to kill themselves or hurt themselves. It doesn't matter if they said it to me. You should.
Okay, so this is actually my complaint. They, or excuse me, she. I say they just as a person thing. I don't. It's not always a pronoun thing. She knew that our audience shouldn't do that, but she's kind of okay in the instance when it was Lexi. I don't like you know it's wrong. You should have put that in your video, and you should have made you should have put it in your video because you said that you made statements about it during that time. Just show the statement. You could have shown the statement because allegedly you did in the Discord. Allegedly you did on stream. You should show that in your video that you did that because it does, again, lend credibility that you know that that shouldn't have happened and you did make sure that those community members were punished for that.
Should not be saying it to them. That is disgusting.
After I made the initial response, the person who made the video about me acknowledged that they were doing that all for attention, with absolutely no consideration for how it could harm me. And that same sentiment from then is still true 4 years later. Some people want attention, validation, and affirmation so badly that it'll make them do cruel and unusual things. And that's terrifying because 9 out of 10 times, people like me will end up on the wrong side of that barrel. The reality is, the same way that I didn't want harm or revenge on the person who made that video about me 4 years ago is the same way that I don't want harm or revenge on anybody involved in this. But 4 years later, I'm still having to get on here and remind you that subtle dehumanization in response to the lust for attention is deadly. And all of this happened because I committed the unspeakable act of being a bad friend. And in this case, being a bad friend meant I didn't hand somebody a platform that they weren't entitled to. And I didn't allow them to disrespect and wiretap me and try to control me. And I didn't let them separate me from people who were trying to look out for me and protect me after they saw the writings on the walls. I think the thing that hurts the most about this is that I don't want revenge on these people. Despite people like my former moderator having things like Black Lives Matter in her bio and protecting somebody who endangered my life, and even going so far as to...
Why are you bringing up Black Lives Matter?
Because she believes that Lex is being racist. That's the subtle, hey, this person is racist. Again, I've seen nothing to the contrary. I mean, nothing to support that. All I see is somebody who's fucking little psycho. And they do that. Yeah, just have the no harassment woo disclaimer in the vid. Yeah, I mean, they're talking about it now. And they have like mentioned it in the video. Again, I wish you had said that or showed that when you're highlighting what your community sent to Lex, because it sounds like you endorsed it at the time. That's my problem with it. I'm not saying that they are. It just feels that way.
To publicly talking about experiencing stalkers with somebody with a small platform.
Okay, I just want to add my 2 cents to this whole chaperone thing because as somebody who's literally like nobody, I don't have a following over like 100 people on any platform.
Are you showing the former mod?
Oh, is this the former mod?
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Why are we
Why did
doing
you do
this?
that?
Okay, this is bad. This is bad taste. This is. I gotta see if this is the former mod.
Going so far as to publicly talking about experiencing stalkers with somebody with a small platform.
Okay, I just want to add my 2 cents to this whole chaperone thing.
Okay.
Oh, are they not? They're just.
This is somebody talking about chap. Well, play it through. Let's see.
Okay,
talk about
I need to see.
chaperone.
No, this is the. This is.
Oh, it's the mod.
This
This
is the
mod.
mod.
Okay,
This is the mod.
Okay.
Having things like Black Lives Matter.
You
in her
shouldn't.
bio.
Okay. Don't
They
do
just
this shit to
structured
your
very
mods.
properly.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Former or
Leave your mods
present
alone.
or future.
That I
Your
don't want
issue
revenge on
is
these
with the
people,
other
despite
creators.
people like my former moderator having things like
Yeah, why would you
This
bring your
person has
mods into a
200
drama that
followers.
doesn't involve them?
They literally have 183 followers at
That
the time.
person
You
does that.
should not do this. Now you're fucked for doing this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You're fucked for doing this. This person, just don't do it. Don't do this. Like they're not involved. Like not this way. This is very bad form. Yeah, this is extremely bad form. This is fucked for doing this. I'm sorry. I get it. They want to stab at everybody, but this mod didn't threaten your life. It is
They're being catty.
It's the creator at the tension of it.
But that's it.
And you made this video. You edited this video. You did not no. This is so. When's the apology video for targeted harassment of this mod coming out? Probably never. This video was made, and I believe
September.
No, but
September,
if I remember correctly, I don't think they make a video for a period of time. Videos. Yeah, they only made another video in a month ago. So this happened, then 5
A collab. Oh no.
or maybe this is their partner,
That might be their partner.
and then
Her partner.
9 Day
Yeah.
Fiance, and then
Yeah.
Well, she said most of her content's on TikTok, right?
yeah, most of her content is TikTok. But it seems like they're trying to I think what it was, they tried to transition when the TikTok ban was starting.
Sure.
Yeah, that was probably what they were trying to do, diversify a little bit. Yeah, dude, the commentary bros are going to rip this call. Well, this call out is old. We found this call out. I will say this is old. The reason
yeah,
we
I had it in my watch later.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch it. I'm just
The
like,
reason we
looked
the reason we looked at this was because like this is a creator to creator parasociality thing. Is this the best call out video? No.
No, what is it? Great call out video or the greatest call out video?
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
like Black Lives Matter in her bio and protecting somebody who endangered my life, and even going so far as to publicly talking about experiencing stalkers with somebody with a small
old.
platform.
We just wanted to kind of like look at what we aren't done yet. I know.
Okay, I just want to add my 2 cents to this whole chapter one thing because as somebody who's literally like nobody, I don't have a following over like 100 people on any platform. I wanted to say that what chapter one said in her video is 100% correct.
But like,
and the TikTok isn't even involving you. The TikTok that you use in your point of reference that this person is bad mod has nothing to do with you still.
This is bad. This is bad taste. This fucking shit is bad taste for me.
She doesn't owe us shit because she is just a random bitch to most of us because none of us actually know her. We know of her. We don't know her.
Okay.
And for people to think that...
Why are you putting this whole TikTok
This
in
is too
here?
long to include. This is too long to include. This is unnecessary.
She owes us anything is absolutely mind-boggling to me.
To watch all of this unfold and watch people like Belle protect Lexi is a slap in the face. You're against violence towards black bodies.
Alright, I'm done.
We gotta see that there's gotta be more.
There's gotta be
if there's anything.
Unless it's somebody that you
Black-
agree with. You believe that white creators and celebrities are entitled to their privacy and to safety unless it's...
But that's You're inferring racism that we don't know.
You're fumbling at the
You're fumbling at the fucking 5-yard line.
Somebody like
it's
me.
getting
Again,
worse.
Despite all of this, I can't imagine wishing violence on these people. So why is it so easy for them to dehumanize me? Because even if I had committed the unspeakable act of being a bad friend, why is it that my life matters so little that all it took for them to pull out the metaphorical white hoods and pitchforks was bad friendship? And it's a reminder that as much as they say my life matters, it really only matters if I have something to offer in exchange for it. With all that said, Lexi, you and your community can't hurt me anymore. You can't dox my address because you don't know where I live.
And if you attempt, I will have you put back in jail.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be very easy with your previous convictions. Oh boy.
And with that, I've taken away all the power that you have over me. And now the world knows exactly the kind of person that you are and why they should stay away from you. You don't deserve a platform because as much.
There we go. The deplatforming chat. This destroying a video in seconds is wild. Again, what Jory experienced is really fucked. I want to make that very clear. But this is such an insane call out. Like, I'll put you back in jail. Sure, you can say that. I actually don't mind that shit. But say it. Don't fucking put it in the text. I'd be like, yeah, fucking see what happens if you show up. I'll make sure you go back. Yeah, and again, this is a stalker would take this as a fucking challenge.
Yeah, because you're giving them what they want, which is attention.
Much as you feel entitled to one, you've shown exactly the kind of person you would be with the scope of influence that you want. But now that I've said everything I need to say, I don't really know how to end this video. So thanks for watching, and bye.
People they don't think before they post stuff. And everyone's so fucking obsessed with wanting to get as many likes on their fucking posts or fucking whatever.
You knew how to end this.
My therapist, when I went to jail, tried to have me put away for even longer, and she let me pass the course, and then went back and rewrote the thing basically saying I was like a danger to threat to society myself. And I'd fucking bite my fucking face off.
Damn! Damn, at the very end.
I mean,
Like
okay,
0 to 60, 0 to 60.
I'm gonna be legit. I'll be very real. Let's go to the. I gotta make a new title card thing with the big streamer thing. Chat. Oh, that was interesting.
Dean became a member.
Okay, we're just gonna fucking mute that for a second. Yeah, I'm not again.
I'm conflicted.
I'm very conflicted.
This very mixed bag of a video.
Yeah.
I'm assuming T content and TikTok T content is nothing but like this
These
mixed bag. Yeah.
Again, I think that what Jory, aka AlluringSkull, went through is not okay. Excuse me. I don't think any of that is okay. You shouldn't be stalked. You shouldn't be harassed. You shouldn't have your life threatened. However, it was not a lynch mob. The racial connotations were not there. You are inferring it most likely based on your own experience, and that's completely fair. Them
if
moving,
they're there, it was not presented in the video.
Yes, if they're there, it was never presented in the video. And I'm not going to say that this person isn't racist, but you did not present a convincing enough case that they are. You presented your own experience based on poor interactions with individuals when it comes to your mixed race relationship, and that does suck. The e-lynching shit, I'm sorry, that's not what happened. You're including your former mod, a person who is a no one on the internet, when you have all of this following, is fucked to do. I do not care. Personally, they did not call for you to be killed. They didn't call for like a lot of the shit that you like. They weren't the person that said those things. It's really, I personally think it's very fucked up to do that. Again, if they made a call out video and were like, this bitch, blah, 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 then you fuck it. The video that you showed was not even talking about you. It just wasn't.
It's about Chappelle Roan.
Yeah, Chappelle Roan. Like, that's just like...
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's hard to say your name.
I don't know. That was... Again, they shouldn't have had to move their home. Stalking is fucked. You shouldn't have to do any of those things. Don't stalk people. It's like a fucking dead given. Don't stalk people. But yeah, I guys, how do you guys feel?
It was yeah,
receipts,
more receipts.
like a lot of receipts.
Yeah, I would need more receipts.
Mixed bag. feel like there's enough here to like side with you, but Jory really got lost in the weeds on this one.
Yeah,
like,
you kind of editorialize a bit too much.
Which again it's warranted for the situation, and because this is a very dangerous situation to be in, or you know, anyone to be in, like any stalking situation like that. But it's you know, I feel like you're gonna win over fewer people with a video like this than you would like, I suppose. Like,
I was about to say, Kyrez makes a very interesting point. I don't think that Lex is supposed to open a gun as a felon.
Good point.
Yeah.
So
depending on the state, like, is what's Seattle's like?
Well, no.
Laws
I
for
guess
felons?
Well, the felony was in Florida and they live in Seattle. I actually don't know. I don't know how that works. Gun laws in the U.S. are fucked. Cause not to say that guns are bad.
Bang.
It's just shooty bang bang.
Guns are bad. Okay.
As Len would say, it's the thing that makes the boom boom. I'm trying to think if there's like the vibe was just like, I get it. You can be emotionally charged. You can feel the way that you feel about things. I just think that there were a lot of parts that did compromise this video overall. No felon can own a gun anywhere, and Washington and the West Coast is very much so anti-gun for citizens. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, them being a felon, I don't think they could own a gun. They mentioned in the video that they shouldn't, but I don't know the gun laws outside of my own state. Yeah, I don't know how it is in Washington.
Might not be theirs. Could be partners. Who knows?
Well, you know, it's Seattle. Shit happens in Seattle, right, chat? I don't know much about Seattle. But yeah,
I've never been.
This was right, Ahsoka. No felon. Yep, I know. This was a really interesting deep dive into like this creator v creator kind of stalking thing. I'm very curious to see if there was a where is it now thing. I guess we'll find out. But chat, that's pretty much the end of the stream tonight. I want to thank everybody. Oh, you're over here right now. Everybody over here, thank you. I want to thank my friends down here, Ashton and Uncool Greg, for showing up.
Thank you for having us, chat.
You guys were super cool. Is there anyone I can send you guys to tonight? Is anybody streaming? Edit, customize, redirect. No, there's nobody streaming, so I'll just send you to the ether that is no streams. Chat, thank you so very much. We are on our way to 1,000. We are literally less than 100 there.
No.
We are less than 100 towards the 1,000. Thank you guys so very much. Emrao is live. I'm not sending you to Emrao.
Big thanks to...
I'm good. Big thanks to K-Huck.
Yeah. Who else?
Big thanks to K-Huck. Big thanks to Star Sprinter for the ginormous gifted subs. Big thanks to Kick-An, November Ranger, and everybody else who donated tonight. Yen, Len, everybody, thank you guys so much. Big thanks to Cloudy. Big thanks to the dog. I'm going to end the stream now. Goodbye. Adios, muchachos. See you later. Goodbye.